So, oh. Hello.
Oh.
Are you there, Lynn? She might be having some Discord issues. Might want to make sure you're using the right microphone device. Or something like that. Oh, my mouth. I was eating spicy chips before. I didn't realize they were spicy. Like when that happens, I'm like, oh, these are good. It was like honey barbecue, and then suddenly I'm like, ow, why does my mouth hurt? These are spicy. I didn't know
Been there, done that.
I didn't even know they made spicy honey barbecue.
Well, and I love spicy food, so it's usually a bonus for me, but when you don't plan on it, then it can not be great.
Yeah, I like spicy food too. I just have to pace myself sometimes, depending on how spicy it gets. And this got surprisingly spicy for honey barbecue. Because it snuck up on me. It's like at first I didn't even notice, and then suddenly it was like, my mouth. So I just had a sip of coffee and went, my mouth again.
Can you hear us now, Chrissy? Or are you still working on your...
I think she can hear us. She can't talk, though, is what she said.
Yeah, I just noticed her.
Anyone?
Oh,
I
Can
hear
you
you.
guys hear me now?
Yep.
yeah,
Oh, fucking hell! Finally,
she's back.
I'm alive! God damn it!
She lives. Alright. Well, I think now that that's sorted, let's see. It looks like Lynn, you would it would be your turn to scribe if you want it. Otherwise, we can pass.
Give me a second. My Discord is going nuts again. I cannot leave my account. What the hell? Give me a sec. What the hell is this? What?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, give me a second.
How's everyone's week been? And by
Pretty
week
good.
I mean Monday, because it's Monday.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had a case of the Mondays today.
Not the Monday.
I mean, I
What
didn't
the
originally.
hell? What
Then
the
I logged
hell's
into
going
work.
on with my goddamn computer? What the fuck?
Have you tried plugging it, unplugging it, and plugging
Oh,
it back
there
in?
we go. Finally, there's that escape button. God damn it.
Oh, well,
Found it.
well done.
There's it. Okay, I'm good. Give me a second. If I want to scribe, I need to grab my goddamn little thing.
All right, so you do want to be scribed this week?
Sure, why not? I just
Okay.
need to grab my stuff.
So I will...
Also, I put my goddamn I am in party night Spire right now. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't see you in the Roll20, so you might need to make sure you're in the right game.
No. Yeah, I know. Because it's still freaking logging in. I have to do that because my freaking computer crashed on me while I was trying to open it up. God damn it. What? I forgot my egg from yesterday. God damn.
Sounds
Hey,
like you.
Raven.
Yes.
I was showing a friend of mine this game. I hope you don't mind, and
How dare you?
showing him how this
No,
works.
it's fine.
So there's a character at the very bottom I created. You can go ahead and delete it.
Sure.
But depending on availability, he might join us in the coming weeks. He said he wanted to get a couple more things done, but we'll see.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Sure. Could fill out our ranks.
What is my goddamn thing?
No
right.
guarantee. So if somebody else signs up, certainly don't wait.
You
but
know what? I have another thing. I'm using that. Fuck it.
All right.
Where did I put the other thing?
Well, let's get the recap
There we go.
started. So
You go do the recaps.
yeah.
Okay.
So Bud, as the previous scribe, could you give us
Yep.
a rundown of the events of last time, please?
Sure. It's a kind of a quick summary because most of it was combat. I stayed in my room and made healing potions and healer's kits all week, and Lynn made a couple of potions before helping the town with some healing. We decided to deal with the goblins before going back down to the ruins. We navigated our way through the forest. At night, our camp was attacked and arrows were fired at our guards. I healed one, but another was struck and killed. Morgan spotted the attackers in the darkness, so we charged after them blindly. Well, Alette could see them. We caught up with them, confirming they were goblins, and they turned to attack us. Una was quickly surrounded and badly hurt. I couldn't see them, but there seemed to be some goblins with magical abilities further ahead who used fear effects and psychic attacks. Alette helped kill one of the goblins attacking Una, and Lynn scorched another with sacred fire. Morgan's steed Frank helped on that one. Wait. Okay, I must have typed that wrong.
Oh, you got that right. Frank was right.
Oh, okay. All right. So
It
yes,
was
Frank attacked the one that had been hit with the sacred flame.
Yep.
Morgan killed another one. Alette and Morgan went after the casters as I ran off the last one that was near me. Alette killed one caster, but the second one ran away. The horse and Una chased him down, killing him, but sadly the horse disappeared. We found 34 gold pieces, a hex stick, a potion, and a scroll of fog cloud. Then we went back to the camp to finish our sleep. And I feel like there was more after that, but I had stopped writing and didn't get a chance to go look at the video, so I apologize if I missed.
No, that's
Important.
that's about it. I think after that, the
Okay.
group was basically just heading towards the goblin camp, the actual camp.
Okay.
I think, let's see, it was the next morning. So you finished the rest, and the next steps were to approach the actual camp, which you assume these goblins had come from, and figure out what you were going to do. So, it is the 27th of fall at 9 a.m. when we'll pick things up. Let's see. Miri, did you get my message I whispered you?
No.
In roll 20?
See. Oh, in roll 20. Let me look. If it makes sense narratively, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. Yeah, so you were traveling, getting ready to set out in the morning.
Okay.
When...
Sorry, guys. I might not be near my computer because I'm making a drink.
That's okay. I mean, yeah, you could just let me know in chat. Okay. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, yes, you were getting ready to leave. So, as the camp is kind of getting up and coming together, one of the guards would approach the group and say, the one person who died we're going to carry with us for now and have them buried in town, just to make sure their families know what happened. But the wounded one looks like they're going to make a full recovery. So thank you for that, he says to Bud.
Oh, you're welcome.
He says also, a friend of the one you saved, one of our guards, wanted to step forward and talk to the group, kind of to thank you for what happened, as well as, well, I think she said she wanted to discuss something with you all. And he kind of motions to a woman walking up from the camp guard area. What would you look like to them?
So she looks human. She kind of a hale build, doughy physique. Her eyes are the color of pumpernickel. Her hair is wheaten. Her skin is a pale biscuit. She's wearing a chain shirt under some sensible linen garments in colors reminiscent of oat flour, wholemeal, and pumpkin bread. She's wearing a kidney belt in leather that's dyed like the color of gingerbread, and it supports dual sheathed short swords. And she has a wooden shield slung on her back with a simple pattern of like repeating slashes, rather like traditional decorative loaf scoring. On her left ring finger is a plain golden band.
So this woman approaches, and what will you say to them?
She kind of looks between you, trying to figure out like who's in charge, and looks a little nervous.
My apologies. Let me introduce Paratha. She's been with us since town. She was one of the people who came over as part of the tribe guild camp mercenaries. And yeah, she's been traveling with us for a bit.
Alette would put out her hand. Nice to meet you, Alette.
Yeah, nice.
I would kind of give like I'd kind of start to salute and then like catch myself and like shake your hand instead.
Okay.
So Una's leaving the group.
Una's still with you for now. But go ahead and do this in character. Like your reactions to this.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Sirs, madams, thank you so much for seeing me and for employing me. Your camp has been a good community you have here. Good stout soldiers.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. What brings you to speak with us today? Do you have a matter on your mind, a story to tell for me to retell, perhaps?
Well, I thought maybe well, you see, I wouldn't mind, if there's any extra work or if you maybe need an extra person, not just to guard your camp, but to accompany you. I've heard you guys have gotten into some scraps and we really appreciate you looking out for the camp. I know it's unfortunate what happened last night, but I know you chased those goblins down and I just thought maybe, I'm retired from the Tyvanis City Watch. You see, I've got some experience. I might be useful. She kind of pats her short swords.
Rogan would say, "Wait, Paratha, you fight? I thought you were just the cook." She is an amazing cook, Rogan says. "Have you tried her stew or any of her baked goods? Holy crap!"
Oh, that was you that made that? Wow, that was really good.
She kind of blushes a little bit. She's like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That was me. It's my husband and I. We've got a tavern, back in Tyvanis, the Flowered Hearth. And I've picked up some skills there. Yeah, I rather like cooking. It's much better than it keeps your people happy if you feed them better than preserved rations all the time. Yeah, and my food's real simple. It's it's soul food. It's good because it's got love in it, but it's nothing fancy. I have never dined with the upper crust.
She's being modest.
A pun is not lost on Alette.
Although I didn't realize you were from Tyvanis, Rogan says. You had your own tavern. I guess that makes sense with how well you cook.
Well, yeah, I served there for more than a decade before I married Emmer, but I retired when we started the tavern, and that was 13 years ago now. But I've been on the road the last few months, so I guess that's why you thought maybe I was a wanderer.
Is that a fact? Wow. Well, I mean, if you cook even half, if you fight even half as well as you cook, then I think you'll put us all to shame.
Well, I'd like to help however I can, and I've got some experience. I'm not saying I'm the best fighter here. Heard some tales about you all. She kind of gestures to the group. Seems like you might be the better fighters, but maybe I can help.
Rogan just kind of looks back at
Lynn like speaks up. I'm not really much of a fighter. I'm more of a healer, helping out, just keeping this group alive. You know.
That's a very noble cause, madam.
Yeah,
Well, and I can fight, but I'd rather talk and tell a good story.
Hmm.
Am I the only one that
Well,
loves
I
mean-
fighting? Rogan says to himself.
keeping the keeping the spirits up and entertaining ourselves, always makes the road a little shorter.
Yeah, I'd like to hear what Una has to say about this. Una, why don't you two talk for a little bit?
She says she makes really good food. I love it. I think she'd be a great addition to the group.
I want Mary to talk to herself. Never mind.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Fine.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Una forgot to tell you that last night during her watch, she climbed a tree thinking that she could like keep watch from up there, but then like a bat like swooped down and like got in her hair and she screamed and she fell and she broke her arm.
Oh no.
Oh man, she needs.
Here, I
yeah.
can heal it. I mean, never
Oh, yeah,
mind.
that's an easy solution in D&D. Just with one long rest.
There, we got a whole bunch of healing potions. Maybe these will work.
It's one of those dreaded plot
Well, I'll
broken
just use.
arms.
I'll put a
that-
bandage on it for my healing kit. It'll be.
No,
fine.
it's one of those dreaded plot broken arms that you can't actually heal very easily.
Oh yeah, I can't. That's gonna take weeks
It's
to
gonna,
set.
yeah, whew, it's gonna be a bit.
Multiple sessions of healing.
But yeah, I mean, I'll just say Una is right now with the group in the background. We don't have to worry about exactly what she's doing. But yeah, she would as well. Like,
Wait, what's
or go ahead.
Like Una, the character Una is still with our camp, but she's like an NPC now.
Yes, exactly. She's semi-retired for the moment.
So Lou controls her now.
Exactly. Yeah. So Nairi would come over. She says, "We're ready to go. What's taking so long? Why are you guys talking to the cook?"
My apologies, ma'am. I didn't mean to hold things up.
She looks questioning.
How are you at talking with people? Because we've got this goblin we kept from camp that we wanted to interview. That was what we were going to do, as I recall, right?
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah, we
tied
did
up.
keep one of them alive. Yep.
Yeah, so he's
And I believe,
currently a
Lynn,
prisoner.
you were saying you had a zone of truth to potentially help with the interview.
Zone of Truth? You want me to cast it?
Are you all comfortable with me leading the interrogation here? Is there anything specific we want to know? We want to know the goblin leader, the location of him, ideally, is the primary goal here?
Yeah,
Yep. Well,
we know the
first
name, but yeah.
First, we wanted to confirm whether they were acting on their own or if they were getting instruction from their leader.
Right.
There you
Yeah, the ones that attacked our
go.
camp might have just been rogues, you know.
Nairi
Then,
says,
what was the leader's name again? I forgot, sorry. Someone said they had it.
it was. I'll look it up.
Fuck off, Microsoft.
No, that definitely wasn't the name. What? It was. Was it Wooslow? No, I think that was. Yeah.
The Fennec? The
Yeah.
goblin leader?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Frantic.
goblin
Yeah,
Frantic, yeah.
Panic. Yes, that sounds familiar. Okay, Panic. Okay, well, I would be willing to interview this goblin. Of course, you can all help and participate, but does anyone else want to take lead on the interrogation?
Nairi
Oh,
would
no,
look a
how about-
little. She's like, so wait, we're not leaving just yet then.
Well,
I
got
think
a
we should
prisoner to
find
keep.
out more from this creature we captured, ideally.
All right.
I'm not much of a talker myself, but I can stare down someone like any good soldier, you know. I mean, maybe it's a stale approach, but I can stand next to you and do what I can.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just to
that
set
would
the
be
mood.
greatly appreciated.
I'm pretty
I'm
good at
good at-
reading people.
Yeah, me too. I'm good at reading
Yeah.
people. So if you do
I'm
the
good at
talking,
talking.
Yeah, you do the talking, and
things-
I'll do the watching.
Yeah.
First things
I'll
first.
do the intimidating.
Everyone. First things first. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Oh yes, I can translate if this particular goblin doesn't speak common. Some of them do, many do. But
Okay. Then, does anyone want me to cast Zone of Truth?
I think that would be very helpful at this time if we're ready to interview. I certainly am.
Do we? The goblin will know that he can't tell a lie, right?
Yes, and you will know if he made or failed
It's in the
his saving
description,
throw.
yeah. And we all have to make the save too, because it's
If
everyone
you're in
is
the zone, yes.
Yeah, but it's only like 30 feet, so we can stand outside of it, right?
Yeah.
15 feet.
Yeah.
15 feet.
15
Yeah,
feet.
so yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to stand in it.
Yeah, I always suggest like you put it so that like the goblins in it, but we can stand close to them. Like they're at the edge of it, and we can stand close to them while still not being in the zone. It's an AOE, so you can kind of
Okay.
choose where to cast it.
So Cassie,
Alright, so you are going to cast Zone of Truth and bring this goblin over. Okay.
I
I'm
would
just going to tag it again.
What's the, as usual, they still haven't fixed my request. What's the duration of this? It's the one thing I dislike.
duration.
The sheet's gotten a lot better, but these spell links drive me
10
crazy.
minutes.
Like, why wouldn't you include all the information? It's so dumb. Like, I just
Fair
want
point.
to...
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Alright. So you, oh, and the other thing I need to know, what are the components? Is there a...
What's component? What component?
The components
Verbal,
of the spell.
somatic.
Is there like a valued one? You know what? You're useless, roll 20. I'll just look it up. Zone of
It's
Truth.
well, there's the save part. What the hell? Give me a second. Verbal, somatic, 15-foot
Okay, so
sphere,
there's
and
no,
then
yeah, there's no weird components. It's just BS. Got it.
nope.
Got it. Alright. So, you do this zone in preparation. Nairi brings the goblin over, who's like, ah, he's all like struggling, tied up. She places him in, and he has to make a saving throw. Which I need to roll for. There is the save. There it is. Wisdom save. So the goblin would fail, being affected by the spell. Kind of looks around as if not sure what's going on. What you do to me? He says in
Well.
common.
Well, my goblin friend, my name is Morgan. I'm a teller of stories, and I would like to hear some of yours. Now, you need to be honest. And as long as you talk to me truthfully, respectfully, and honestly, you will leave here unmolested. Don't, and my friend over here, Athy, she'll have her way with you. And let me tell you, she doesn't like goblins, and she's an excellent cook.
You stink, Morgan.
Athy?
You a bad storyteller, he says.
Athy would be like, she's standing with a bit more confidence now because there's like she's got a job to do, so she's definitely like standing up straighter, and she's got her arms crossed, and she's looking kind of gruff and mean and staring the goblin down. And I'd probably be in the zone of truth with you, but I would fail to save on purpose.
Give
She
me
doesn't
an
stand on top.
intimidate check if you're staring him down. Alright, so the goblin looks a little
First roll.
a little uncomfortable. He says, I not tell you anything.
Well, you can start by simply telling me your name.
No.
Athy, go ahead and let them know we're serious.
Okay, yeah, she would start forward, but very like slow and measured, like to give the goblin time to reconsider. But she would like kind of reach for her weapon and kind of start like pacing forward towards him to kind of try and do another intimidate, see if she can get any better. Or is that, yeah?
Give me another intimidate check.
All
Give
right.
you
I don't
advantage on this
remember
one.
if I have any way to boost. Oh, look at that! Much better.
She says, wait. My name is Defugu.
She stops, but she kind of glowers.
That's a very What was your name again? Say it again a little slower for me.
Defugu. Defugu.
Fugu. That is an excellent name, and if you play well, I will tell you the most excellent story, either Sleepless in Cairo or the Barbarian Battle Group, your choice. But first of all, you're friends with Frantic, aren't you?
Frantic is leader of many goblins. You know Frantic, he will be unhappy.
I know of his tales. I know of so many tales. What do you know? Tell me about what you admire most in Frantic.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
He doesn't seem like he responds well to being nice. So he says, Frantic doesn't like weakling bad storytellers like you. That's what I know.
It's not to everyone's taste. I can respect that, but I told you to be nice earlier, and Atheus over here is starting to sharpen her knife, and you don't want to know that was a knife. I can't see what your preferred weapon is.
What weapon does she have out?
Short sword.
Yeah, it looks like that short sword is nice and sharp.
She kind of like runs a finger along the edge of it real gently, and like it kind of like rings with like when you like kind of the slim.
It just
metal
rings.
part.
It just rings.
Just let me go. I don't know anything. I'm just a soldier. Come on.
Goblins are not used to gathering in large groups. How large a group does Frantic actually run these days? Last I heard, it was a measly 12.
Give me another persuasion check.
Advantage still?
Normal. 20.
Hey, 20. I'll take that.
This is there. He has many goblins under him. Several war groups. We move throughout the forests.
I've seen this.
He says, too cunning for the likes of you and your people. You should just leave. Get out of our woods.
Well, we know that, and we've searching to potentially get the similar accord to the Elven. Oh God, why do I always blank on their name? I'm so terrible with that.
The Tordavor.
Torvador. I always want to call him the Tordor. The Torvador. We know
Tordavor.
Tordavor. I'm terrible with names, Lou. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The Tordavor managed to reach an accord. I would like to attempt the same. How would I locate Frantic to arrange such an event? If he's as powerful as you say, he obviously doesn't need to worry about running into me or my group. Obviously.
Teruvians, you kill our people, steal from us. You steal from the forests. You are not friends to the Tordavor or to Frantic or his people. The goblins know your tricks.
That's not answering my question, my friend. How would I come across them? I think we need to take a cut of meat off of him. Just go ahead and get ready for that there, Effie.
Wait, hang on. I think this guy is just way too stupid and ignorant to provide any information. I mean, look at him. He's really dumb. He's clearly a very stupid
You're
goblin.
dumb, stupid old man.
He
Don't
doesn't
you talk
even
to
know.
me.
He doesn't even know Frantic at all. He wouldn't be able to tell us anything like if Frantic is like ordering these raids or how many goblins are in the camp, because he's not smart enough to know that kind of stuff.
You're right. He probably can't count that high.
No. Look at him.
Agreed. His
count
thoughts might
past-
be half baked at best.
Give me up to 2 deceptions from the people who are talking. 2 deception rolls.
Oh my
Great.
god.
Great. Well,
Says,
I tried.
Your mind games not work on me. Fugu is very smart. You don't even know.
They only work on people with minds.
He says, you just shut your mouth, stupid old man. You're just stupid. You're stupid. Just
Okay.
let me go.
Cut him.
No, don't
He's-
cut me.
Clearly, he's so smart that we're gonna have to cut him.
Yes, he has not earned the right to live and move back on. I'm sorry. I tried to be nice to you, but at this point, I can't help you.
He says, Wait.
Lin
Ugh.
Lin gets angry and shoots a sacred flame into the air.
Give me up to 2 intimidations with advantage. I'll say Lynn's is at advantage when she fires radiant energy into the air, spending one of her spell slots.
I think Morgan needs to make the other one.
Sacred flame doesn't take up anything.
Oh, is it a sacred flame? Sorry, I thought you said guiding bolt.
Why did I roll 2 nat ones? I'm stupid.
Wah wah.
Why?
The spell sputters and sparks out, but is not as impressive as
Yeah,
expected.
it's not at all impressive, unfortunately. But he says, fine. You seek our leader. He will kill you for getting close, but he is in the goblin camps deep in the forests to the north east of here. He says he is not...
Is he telling the truth? He is telling the truth.
Yeah, he has to be. He is not currently within the closer camp where we have several prisoners from our raids.
I pull out the map and I say, so this is the camp with the prisoners, and this is the camp with Frennick?
He says, no, the prisoners are here, you bad storyteller, and this is where Frennick is.
Well, to honor your bad stories, I will go ahead and sit down and spend the rest of this evening telling you every story I know. Thank you. And you can give me the feedback that you feel is appropriate. I am done with questioning you unless anyone else has questions to ask.
Says, I told you what you wanted, just let me go. Don't torture me with your stories.
I'm only doing this because I want to share one of these stories with you guys I've created. I don't want to actually verbally say it, but I'll post it in chat for you guys to read later.
I'm fine with you doing it.
It's up to you all. I don't want to waste time.
I mean, if you took the time to write out the story, it's, I don't think anyone's going to mind.
What do you guys want? Sleepless in Caro or... we'll do Barbarian Battle Group, because Sleepless in Caro, you guys already know what that movie is.
The second one sounds really interesting.
Yeah. So this is the Barbarian Battle Group. Once upon a time... First person to answers correctly, can I? What?
Can I interrupt? Sorry, can I interrupt a little bit? I'm just like staring, and I give a cold stare to the goblin and tell the group he might go back and alert the leader. Let's kill him.
What?
I would say let's not kill him. We will keep him tied up until we've accomplished our goals. He can stay at the camp with our other support groups. He will be fed and taken care of, but no more.
Yeah, we might be able to get more information out of him later.
But since he was cooperative, I do not think we should kill him.
Yes,
I want to hear this story, though.
I did cooperate. No, kill me. Thank you.
Okay. So for now, Goblin, you can listen to the Barbarian Battle Group.
No, just kill me.
Once upon a time in the realm of Eldoria, there lived a wary adventurer named the Narrator. The Narrator was a humble scribe plagued by sleepless nights and a sense of emptiness. Seeking solace, the Narrator wandered into a bustling tavern known as the Dragon's Den, where fate would intertwine his path with that of this mysterious rogue named Alette Nurdin. Alette, a charismatic and enigmatic figure, proposed a daring idea to the Narrator, to form a secret guild known as the Barbarian Battle Group. This guild would be a place where the adventurers could engage in combat, not for the glory and riches, but to reclaim their sense... Oh, sorry, I was just looking at chat quickly. Yeah, put in chat if you know what movie this is. Where adventurers could engage in combat, not for glory or for riches, but to reclaim their sense of purpose and feel alive once more. The first rule of Barbarian Battle Group was simple. We do not talk about the Barbarian Battle Group. Yep, okay, we got some people getting
I
it.
was gonna say, I got it.
Hey, I got it before he said we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I was like, is it Mortal Kombat? No.
I was trying to come up with a name that was close but not too close. As the guild grew, so did its influence. Adventurers from all around Eldori joined, seeking to escape the monotony of their lives. The battles were fierce and the camaraderie was strong. As they grown closer together, they thoroughly enjoyed the heat of combat. In a climactic showdown, the narrator discovered a shocking truth. Alette was not a separate entity, but a manifestation of their own inner turmoil and desires. The rogue was a reflection of the narrator's suppressed rage and yearning for freedom. With this revelation, the narrator faced a choice: to embrace Alette's chaotic vision or to reclaim their own identity and restore balance to Eldoria. That's the story of the Barbarian Battle Group.
Nairi says, "Wow, and I wasn't even a bad guy in it. I'm impressed."
Yeah, I couldn't come up with a bad guy for Neferi in this one. Don't worry, she's in other ones.
I was just waiting for you to talk about Nairi Durden and her. Yeah. All right. Well,
There was only one character really, and I decided to be Alette this time. So congratulations, Alette. You got to be the star.
Thank you. She enjoyed it very much.
the Fugu says, "I don't get it. Were they the same person?"
Well, of course, we already told you didn't have the intelligence for this type of work.
Shut up.
Well, thank you guys for indulging me. I'll post the whole thing in chat for future enjoyment.
I'll give you a.
Lynn grabs her mace and then knocks the Fugu goblin on the head, trying to knock it out.
That hurt.
Wow.
I assume you're just like bopping him. You're not trying to actually hurt him. Wait,
No, just bobbing him so he knocks out.
Where did you post the story?
I'm posting it right now in the main chat.
Oh, okay.
There's a
So
better
yeah,
place
there's some claps from camp. I guess go ahead and make a performance check as well.
You did an okay job.
I'll give you a inspiration point for the story.
And thank you all for enjoying me. I'm really enjoying this. If it starts to become too much, please let me know.
Goblin says, "I hate it. Stop doing it."
I care about my friends, not you, Goblin. To the camp. I think we should head to the Goblin camp to rescue those folks before we chase after Frennick.
I agree. If there are prisoners
Before Lynn joins the group, she pops the goblin again.
I really
Just for
have
good
feelings about
measure.
this goblin needing to be unconscious.
There.
All
right.
Goblin abuse going on.
So they drag the goblin away as Lynn bops it one or two more times. Nairi says, "So I know the camp is well, it's getting close. What's our strategy for this? Are we just going in, like charging in, or are we trying to do diplomacy? And do you want your camp to hang back? I assume it's just you all going in."
I would say for this group that diplomacy is not our focus since Frennick is not there. Our focus should be rescuing the civilians no matter what.
Perhaps attempting to approach with some strategy and stealth would give us more options as we can scout the camp.
Yeah, we don't want to put them in danger if we're trying to save them.
She
Lynn
nods.
pipes up.
Yeah.
Lynn pipes up. Maybe I have an idea. Maybe we could go into the camp, find out where the prisoners are, and I can cast Wind Wall and surround the enemies with it, so that it's harder for them to come over to us, and they would keep them over there and stuck over there.
Like a
And
wall
we
of
can
wind
save
that would
the other prisoners without worrying that they would hold us back.
It would be maybe good for, because it's hard to shoot arrows straight in the wind. Maybe if they spot us, they won't be able to.
What the hell?
target
Why
us.
is it so quiet? What? Never mind. You guys can see what the wind wall is.
All right.
It can keep small creatures at bay, so I'm
Yeah,
thinking
a
goblins
minute.
the goblins qualify as small creatures, right?
They are small, yes.
Yeah, they could keep it to pay. Yay!
I think this would be good if we can group them up as you suggest. I think sneaking in or otherwise getting them grouped up will be the challenge within that plan. I don't know of a way to get us in and with the prisoners without just going in.
Well, the wind is also
Yeah,
a valuable. The wind is also a valuable defense. Should we be assaulted with arrows, us being within the wind would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we use the wind wall, we could try to rescue the prisoners without them holding us back because the goblins might target the prisoners who probably don't have any weapons or means to defend themselves in order to get us to go away.
Well, they don't necessarily know we're going after the prisoners. We could just be attacking the camp.
Yeah.
We could stage a multi-approach so that some people are freeing the prisoners while the core of our group engages or distracts or draws them away.
I am good with all of these plans. I think, in my own opinion, we should just head on in, but whatever you all think is best, I'm okay with that. I just don't think negotiating with them will go particularly well. At least not this
like,
one.
Yeah, it sounds like they are already hostile to us before we begin, and that makes it rather.
How far away are we from the camp, Raven?
So you, according to Nairi, she believes it's about 4 or so hours journey to where the camp should be.
I would say, well, let's make our way there, maybe till we can get some feeling from it. I don't think we need to sneak for the next 4 hours, but once we get within, say, 15, 20 minutes of it.
And just to clarify, I'm not particularly stealthy. I just meant that we shouldn't necessarily go in and make ourselves known. We should, as much as possible.
Scout it out a bit. Let's go scout it, and then that'll help us understand what we should do next.
If there's any way to lure some of them out and take them in small groups, that could also be a possibility.
They're goblins. We can take them. Blue prepared
They're
to
tough
hire a horde of 100 for us.
Large groups, yeah. I guess scouting to find out if we're dealing with large numbers is going to determine our tactic.
I recall. Yeah, go ahead.
Just the one other thing I will mention, Rogan ended up leveling up to 4th level. So you do have the one spot. Do you want to use Nairi for this or Rogan as your 6th? Because they're both 4th level now.
She's ranged.
She's ranged, he's more tanky.
I think we've got enough tanks at this point. I'd lean towards range.
Yeah.
Okay. That is fine.
I'm a tank.
You're gonna
Bud's a
have to figure
tank.
this
We
one out
got
again.
tanks. Alette's a tank. We're all tanks.
We're all tanks.
I'm not tank.
So it seems.
I'm not a tank. I'm a healer. I'm a ranged one.
Kathy, very tanky.
And did we end up
Looks
getting
tanky.
your armor swapped
She looks
out?
tanky.
Oh yeah, did you swap your armor, Lynn?
What?
Figure that out for you.
Your armor. Are you wearing
What?
Are you wearing
No, I'm
medium
not
armor
wearing
now?
it because I'm not wearing any armor right now.
Alright, so she is she's in clothing. She got tired of the chainmail.
We need to get you some.
Yep.
What is what's the heaviest or what's the best armor you can wear with your strength? Is it medium?
Probably.
I think we need to get her a
I
breastplate.
only have 10 strength.
What's the cheap version of the breastplate? Because I think the breastplate is a couple
Chain
hundred.
shirt.
Chain shirt. Well, you can say she
Yeah.
has a chain shirt to make things easy, because it's kind of on me
This is
for
like our starting.
for not giving her the correct advice for this, because I told her she should
Yeah,
go
chain
heavy,
shirt
but I
is
forgot about the strength.
13. Chain shirt is 13 plus your dress.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
But I
strength
don't have
requirement on
13.
chain shirt, right?
I believe
Okay.
that.
No. Okay.
No medium armor
Okay.
has a strength requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what
I'll
Appy. That's actually what Appy is wearing is the chain shirt.
Yeah.
But that's because I can't
I'm
afford
going to
anything else.
remove that. I'll remove that and then I'll add it back in. I'll remove the chainmail and the back and put the chain shirt in.
Yeah, you can drag the chain shirt from the compendium. It should equip it for you and everything. Because I think I'm... Well, I guess
There we go.
Yeah. Just make sure that worked correctly.
Perfect.
Yeah, it looks like it gave you... Yeah, that would be about 15 with your shield and no dex. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so you're going to travel to the goblin camp, yes?
How long of a march is it?
It's about
4 hours, he said.
Okay, and I assume we started pretty early in the morning. The interrogation was just like a couple hours, right? Or less.
Yeah. What time is it?
Damn it.
So it's currently, well, let's say it's about 10 a.m. after
Okay.
all the morning stuff. So you gather, it'll probably be 2 p.m. when you get there, unless you run into trouble. Alright, so you start traveling.
After about 3 hours or so, Arthi would look like a little concerned, like we'll be stopping for lunch, right? It's about that time.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any of that?
I toss her a ration. It'll hold you over.
She makes a face and she's like, "Oh no. That's not what I meant. I've got far better options. But I guess if we need to keep moving here," and she'll pass around.
You're a traveler now. We eat when we can.
Oh,
I
I'm
chuckle a little
accustomed to the soldiering life, but we can eat better than this. She like tosses your ration back to you.
Rogan says, I mean, we can take like a little time to eat, can't we? Almost like he's wanting to have some of your cooking.
Alright, I got some.
She'll dig into her pack and she'll pull out like a couple. Oh, here. I've got 2.5. These are cold leek and veal pies, and here's some bottles of cider. Pass these around. We can walk.
All right, so she
does seem a tad bit better than your average food ration.
Rogan happily takes some. So you give them some good food. Alright, so...
Much better than Misha's.
Yeah, Nairi seems to know the area pretty well. She, let's see, around 1 o'clock, she says, we're getting pretty close. We actually made good time. We should be cautious. There could be goblin scouting parties around here. But if we get much closer, they might see us coming. I don't know if that matters to any of you, but I wasn't sure how you wanted to do this.
That might be
Can
the
we?
best.
Are there any signs of the camp? How dense is the forest? Just.
Say that again. Sorry.
How dense is the forest? I'm assuming we can't see much ahead. Like, is this?
Yeah, it's pretty dense. I mean, there's you don't see the camp yet. If you look up, you probably would see some smoke in the distance. They might have a cook fire going or something.
So, does anyone want to approach stealthily, or do we approach cautiously but not necessarily stealthily?
I mean, if you want me to scout ahead just to get a look, I could try.
Perhaps having some idea of the layout of the camp and where the cages are located would aid our next decisions.
Nairi says, I forgot to ask, Paratha, you said you were a fighter of some kind?
Yes, madam. I'm pretty good with my short swords. I haven't seen too many like big battles, but I served in the city watch for over a decade. It's been a little while. I'm rusty, but I mean.
She says, I had assumed by your lighter armor that you were more of a backline fighter. You gonna be okay up front with those swords with such light armor?
Shield, I can always just use one sword if we are expecting heavier combat.
I also wear light armor. So
Says, I suppose
don't knock
that's
it.
true.
It helps you move faster.
Well, she doesn't seem as
nothing like that.
as dexy as we are, or as quick as we are. I guess.
That's
Sometimes armor can really save you. As I, slam on my heavy breastplate.
Yeah, I always found the chain to be a little more forgiving and, walking the walls and marching and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I save some coin up, I might upgrade to a nice breastplate or something. But I'll do what I can. I've got some experience. Don't worry too much about me.
She nods and says, "All right, I'll just check in. Yeah, I just wasn't sure what your abilities are, and we've already lost one of our camp people. Even though I don't know these people personally," she says, I do feel a little bit responsible that we got snuck up on last night." She says, I should have seen him coming.
Well, I mean, it was my watch.
Well, I mean,
but I wasn't the only one awake. But
yeah, you were keeping an eye out. I was kind of coordinating the
yeah, they came from a
rotation.
different direction than I expected. So, mistakes were made. We're moving on.
Give me a persuasion. And I'll say at this point, you can tell as she's talking about this that she's maybe taking more responsibility for the death than she should. So she nods and says, "Yeah, I guess you're right. These things just happen sometimes."
Oh, and since Rogan introduced me as Paratha, I would kind of clear my throat and clarify somewhere along the trek, like Paratha's a little formal. Most folks just call me Athi. Feel free.
Oh, sorry, I saw that on your character
No,
name.
no,
and that's
you're
what
fine. I
threw me.
totally understood why you were calling her that, because like Lou had said it out loud, and there was nowhere for you to actually see the name. So why would you remember it?
I keep that's what I always just go to those character portraits to try.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with names, as you guys can tell, so I
Yeah, no,
apologize
all
ahead
good.
of time.
All good.
Rogan says,
Okay, so-
"Oh, I guess that's true. They did call you Athi back in the city. I forgot about that." Well, in any case, let's keep going. We're getting close.
I can. Would you
I
like me to
refuse
scout ahead
to
a little bit?
participate.
If you're comfortable doing that, I think getting some intelligence would be useful.
Yeah, I can message if I see anything. I won't go. Do we feel like we're, kind of just over a hill or just around a bend from the camp, or?
You
Or what?
feel like you're getting
'Cause
close.
Nairi said-
You don't think
'cause she
it's
said
like
if we get
right
any
up
closer, they
ahead.
might see us.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Well,
you're in an area where, like, if there are scouts, you might be seen soon
Right,
if you
right.
keep going.
Okay.
and I'm riding Frank right now, so I say if you message me, I'll be there in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Well, Frank
she's
too, just to be clarifying, it's Frank too.
All right. I will. Oh, and if I do guidance, what has guidance changed now? It's like an
It
It's
lasts until you
for-
use it. A minute
right.
will go
Well,
away
it
when you
lasts
use
for a
She's-
minute, and it buffs
Yeah.
whatever skill you choose when you cast it.
Okay.
Like kind of like the old enhance ability. You have to choose the skill you want it to work on.
And it's
Great.
only
Yeah, I just
skills
was
now.
what. Yeah, I just couldn't remember if the duration changed or not. So yeah, she's not gonna bother with that right now because it's only a minute.
If you want an enhance ability, I could do that for you, but I don't think it'd be worth it at this point.
Yeah,
Oh, great. Now we have two enhanced
If
abilities.
anything, if I catch someone's attention, like some scouts or something, then we'll lure them back here and we'll take care of them.
It's a good idea.
So
All right.
I'll message you that I'm on my way with some followers if that's the case.
So we're waiting here then, Ree says.
I would say if we are somewhere between, well, I'd say don't get more than say 1,000 feet ahead of us, and if you do, let us know and we'll come up, be a little
Great.
closer.
Yeah, she wasn't thinking going even that far. So yeah, for now she's gonna go maybe like 120 feet and kind of wait and see if she sees any signs, so she can message them. Because she'll lose.
So you're sneaking
contact after that.
through the woods up ahead. I need a stealth check.
Okay. And I'm guessing if I cast guidance on myself, since it's a longer time, that wouldn't. I can't use it in this case. Or, because I know sometimes when something's like over a longer period of time.
No, that's fine. You can.
Okay.
You can say you use it. It's not going to take
All
you
right.
that long to sneak through the woods.
Great, she would do that then. So she'll get a D4. Oh, right. Yeah. Ah! And plus a d4.
All right.
Nice.
So you are moving very quietly through the brush, kind of keeping your head down. Reminds you of the days of your childhood. You're a lot better at this than you were back then.
Yeah. Don't have to use the trees as much.
Give me a perception check. You might notice something. Okay. So you move ahead a bit, and you definitely start to hear voices getting louder as you
Okay.
move through the woods, and it's starting to get a little bit less congested. There's less trees everywhere. You might be in kind of a less dense part of the woods, and up ahead you see a hill and a very small clearing where the smoke is obviously coming from, and the voices
Okay.
are much louder as you get closer.
Okay. Can she get a sense of like how many voices she's hearing? At all? Or maybe not with that perception check, but
Give me another perception check.
trying to like count the different voices in her.
You would guess there are more than 10 goblins up ahead. There's a bunch of sound, I'll say.
All right. Okay. She can she climb a tree to like maybe get a better look? I mean, I guess that's pretty much all she needs for information.
Yeah, if you want to try to climb a tree, I would just need another stealth check and an athletics check. You're trying to sneak up a tree.
Now, am I within a range that I get the sense that they would hear me casting a spell if I cast it?
It would be risky. It might mess with your stealth a little.
Yeah, she's not going to do that then.
Okay, so you remain pretty quiet.
And what was the other roll?
Athletics is climbing.
Okay.
All right.
Whew.
So
Nice.
you get up a tree partially.
She's kind of in her zone right now.
And you
Get a map.
would see some things, which I will reveal to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's daytime. You can see without much issue,
Okay.
and that is what
She would have been like sending messages, just kind of like updating people up until like she got 120 feet away. So that might have happened a while ago. So her last one would have been like, "Hey, going out of range. Like, you won't hear from me."
I just realized
Yeah.
I'm not revealing a bunch of stuff. Let me reveal some more stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what you see.
Okay. Right. Ooh. All right. Can I get a sense of like what those are? This like
Yeah, give me a nature check. It's a little bit odd.
nature's not gonna really Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So
Oh, nat
I'm
20.
using
though, even if
all
I'm
my
minus
good
one.
rolls. Oh yeah, she's not good at nature.
So
You're not gonna be able to hit
obviously
any
Maybe
they are holes in the ground, but from what you can see, they don't look like something that was dug with a shovel. There might be something else around here that made them. Though looking around, it just looks like goblins.
Okay. A really giant mole, perhaps. All right. Okay, so she's not going to risk getting any closer or anything. She's going to try to start sneaking back.
Alright.
And keep an eye out for more like any scouting parties in the woods as she as she returns as well. Maybe looking for tracks of those, like where they might be kind of traveling.
Alright, so give me, well, alright, two stealth checks is fine. So we'll say you retreat back to the group.
Welcome back, Alette. What did you discover?
Okay, so there's 4. I counted 4 prisoners in a cage, sort of at like the northern end of their camp, but they're surrounded by, like looks like kind of the regular old warriors. But then there were a few of the really nasty looking ones, maybe magic users, and all in total maybe about 11 is what I saw. I didn't catch if there were any scouting parties in the woods or not, but we're dealing with at least 11, and possibly a giant mole. Yeah.
A giant mole?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was some some kind of pits in the ground that didn't look like they were dug by the goblins. So I don't know.
Was it
Bud, have you ever heard of a giant mole that digs giant holes in the ground? I don't know.
Bud, you're muted if you're responding.
I'm also I'm hearing someone rolling, but I'm not seeing the rolls. Maybe my roll 20 needs to be.
I see Alette rolling. Was the last roll. I don't know. Maybe Bud stepped away for the moment. Are you there, Bud? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, sorry, I went to take some medicine, thinking I'd had plenty of time to come back, and then as soon as I got to the bathroom. All right, so can I make a nature check to see if I know?
Yeah, though with just the verbal description, it would be disadvantage.
Okay.
Thank you, but thank you, Trey, for reminding me I have not taken my medicine.
Yeah, it's an important thing. Oh.
So
well,
she describes the holes, and you're just like, oh, maybe something's digging. Yeah, you're not sure.
I think you must be hallucinating.
Can I do a check?
Yeah, if you have nature.
Oh, you're a nature cleric. That's right.
I'm a nature cleric, but I don't have that proficiency. I don't know why I don't have the proficiency, but I don't.
So if you don't have the proficiency, it's probably too vague for it to be of much use to you. There's only a couple.
But can I do a medicine check or something? Because if it's like medicine related,
I don't think that would help with these holes. Yeah, without nature, there's not. There's not much to glean from this info.
Have to beware of any giant moles, I guess.
Was was it like a circular camp? What did the defenses look like? What did the buildings or like the entrance, and like how would we get in and out kind of look?
I did see, so there was some high ground that I spotted that kind of over where the cage was, if we wanted to try to get some advantage there. Otherwise it was, just a basic camp. It had a fire in the middle, and they were all kind of roaming around. I didn't see. Did I see any barricades or anything? I didn't spot any on the map. Okay.
All you really saw were the tents and the goblins in the cage. Doesn't seem like they
I guess
had enough time to put up any real defenses.
Do you think we could approach from the angle where you saw the prisoners and potentially get to them relatively quickly, and then perhaps put up the wind barricade that Lynn suggested?
I think approaching from the way I came, which was behind the hills, and to the north, from the north, there were goblins kind of guarding that side of the cage, so I don't think we would be able to go unspotted, but yeah.
But we approach as quickly as we could, put up the wind barricade, and try to deal with the ones between us, grab the prisoners, and get out as quickly as we could as a potential.
Oh yeah, like put the barricade, the wind wall thing to the south of the cage, so that it's us and the cage on one side, and the rest of the camp besides,
as best we can. That's a strategy.
Yeah. 11 is a lot for us to take on,
That's-
I think. Especially they had 3, it looked like at least 3 of those nasty mages that with the...
I'm a
They're
mage,
really
and there's
scary.
6 of us, and 11 of them. All we have to do is each take out 2. Seems simple enough.
Nairi says, well, also they are goblins. I'm sure they
Just look at
generally
how
have
stupid
numbers.
this one was.
Oh, he's not here anymore. He's back with your camp.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And we also will have to check out if there's any traps that they might have set up. Those might have been better hidden and not really visible from where I was standing.
Yeah, goblins do like traps.
Yeah. Anyone have anything for that?
Well, I
Just-
think
we'll
if
just
we
have
are...
to check it out as we go.
Nairi says, if we're going to take
What?
them by surprise, I don't think stealth is going to work. So I think speed is how we're going to have to do it.
Yeah,
This
I
is
think
your,
approaching from the hillside, putting up a wind wall before they can do anything.
And if we're looking for
then-
traps, we're going to have to go in slowly, which could blow our, blitzkrieg here.
Right. I was able to get really close because I was being very sneaky, but I'm guessing that's not going to happen this
I
time.
could ride
so-
in with Frank and say, Lynn could ride on the back, and we could get in there and set up the wall as quickly as I can and hold them off for a moment while you guys catch up.
The wind wall only lasts a minute.
That does
Hey, we're
make it
pretty
more
fast.
difficult to execute.
So
Well-
I was thinking like we could use it like when we were saving the prisoners and they could find us, then I can quickly put up the wind wall and block them from us. As we escape with the prisoners, it will give us a head start at least.
But once we get into the battle, it's not going to escape will be difficult once you engage if you can't get a blocking. Like that last battle, once we engaged, it's very hard to get a separation once the battle has commenced if the separation doesn't exist already.
Well, if we once we engage them, I'm guessing Lynn, you can figure out what the best use of this spell is. Nairi says. You'll just have to kind of read the room and see how you think it's best used whenever you want to cast it. But I do think it would come in handy. Although, if your wind keeps blowing my arrows, from their targets, I'll be very annoyed. I'll try to
I'm
find
guessing
a
we
way
wouldn't be able to
shoot
get.
around
There
it.
It will be
definitely
hard. It will be hard for us to discuss with one another as well once the wind is up. So I think that using it as a cover for arrows if we need to retreat or to get the prisoners out is a really good plan. But perhaps not when we're needing to be strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there won't be
Well,
a way
the
to
wind-
get all of the goblins behind the wind wall because there were some on the opposite side of the cage. So those will be our first focus. The ones behind the wind wall we can deal with later
By the
once that's
By
done.
the way, anyone who any creature within the area of the wind wall will take 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save.
Nairi says, I'm not sure what a failed save is, but that sounds effective.
I also
like-
don't get the
like a
concept
tornado.
of D6, whatever.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that next, but, I mean, I'm sure you know your stuff.
Some magic thing,
Must be,
magic
yeah.
language.
Oh,
Sounds like
Magic thing.
magic stuff.
it must not be druid magic.
Yeah, some other magic.
It's nature magic.
Wait.
Well, that is druid.
I should know that.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
That's what you get for not going to school, Nairi says.
Oh, good point. I wasn't paying attention to that class.
Alright, so
We want to
is-
approach this direction and see have a tentative plan in place.
My guess is they'll probably hear us coming and send people to come for us. In which case, we'll just have to.
Yeah, it's
Say as
You
soon
know.
as we notice that, me and Lynn can ride in, and we'll see how long the wind wall buys us, and then just go from there.
yeah. I
Yeah, it's,
definitely, if I had my own people, I would do this stealth, but with this group, I think it's best for speed. We just try to move in and hit him quickly and catch him off balance.
If Nairi and I sneak up again and kind of get in position to where I was at the edge of the tree line, and then you all charge in,
I think that's
then we won't be as separate.
That's a fine idea. That would give you an opportunity to aid our approach with.
Right.
Wait, what did you say? I was distracted.
Since Nairi and I are, I think it seems like we're the stealthiest. We're no Unas, but if we kind of get up to where I was able to see the camp before, which was kind of at the tree line, kind of get into position, signal you all to although I'm not sure if I would be able to hear you. Message you, I mean. And then you can charge in, and they'll be focused on the charging people, and then Nairi and I could be like, boo.
Nairi and Alette can go ahead and save the prisoners while they're distracted by me and Morgan.
Yeah, if we see an opening, for sure, I can
Perfect.
pop over there and do that. Although it might be, it might be more
Let's-
risky for them if they escape. So
Let's
anyway,
we'll sneak in. Give us a few minutes, and then
Yeah.
you guys follow. Again,
Okay.
And I'll just wait here and watch.
Yeah.
No, bud, you need to follow as quickly as you can behind. I'd let you ride Frank, but there's only room. It's Frank 2, hence 2 people.
Yeah,
If
Can
we
you
need
be
to be, if we need
Bud
to be
and-
fast, I can be a tiger and be
Oh, yeah.
faster.
There you go.
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Mr. Budd and Madam Lynn and I should probably stay together and move quickly together
Mr.
to try and keep up with Morgan as much as possible.
Yeah. They'll hear you all coming, but we'll be quietly hiding in the trees or wherever.
Well, Lynn's gonna ride with me. I can have 2 people on Frank 2.
Oh, so you 3, and then Bud, you could be a tiger. Great, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what was that? What was the plan there?
You
2
three
people on
on a
or 2
horse.
people on horseback. One is a tiger, is what I think I heard. So they're all pretty fast.
Okay, so only one person on foot then.
Yeah.
No, who's on foot?
Yeah.
So Nairi and Alette are going ahead, and then you're on horseback, Bud's a tiger, and then there's Lynn and Athy.
Athy, sorry, I'm forgetting about Athy. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Una and sneaking in. Sorry.
And that's fine. I can go on foot. I just I wanted to clarify who you meant was going to be on the horseback with you, which is fine.
All right. So
Great.
Yeah,
Maybe
because Lynn
we
needs to be up.
after.
She needs to get there quick so that she can get the
I'll
wind
come
wall
as
up.
fast as I can. I'll come as fast as I can. Yeah.
she'll just have to kind of take up the rear. All right. So if the 2 stealthers are sneaking in first, then I would need some stealth checks again.
Okay.
Who is rolling for Nairi? Was that you?
Or did we?
I know Miri's
Alette?
run her before. I could. I've never run her before, so I'd need to get permission and everything.
Was it me? I can do it. I don't remember. I
Let me
probably
see.
did.
Yeah, I
think
know
it
you
was
have
Miri.
before.
I
It
keep
was,
getting Nairi mixed up.
Yeah, it
NPCs
was.
from other groups.
It's Athy. So yeah, you were running her last time. You should. Still
I can
have
do that.
permissions.
Yeah, that's
Alright, I'm
fine.
doing guidance again for this
Yeah.
first part at least.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
not a good one.
That would be a 17 for me.
Does she have any?
Wait. One question. Is Athy going to go with them self?
No.
No.
I'm just that role was Nairi, not Baratha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but what's Athy going to do?
She's
I'm just
taking
gonna
up
run
the
like
rear.
hell behind you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah.
as
She's gonna. Well, she'll probably start moving forward kind of slowly and a little bit quietly and whatnot. But she's not gonna cover ground until you all take off, and then she's just gonna run and not worry about making noise.
Alright, so as Nairi and Alette are sneaking up, could you give me a perception check for Nairi?
Perception.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
word.
So
Okay.
you are both suddenly taken by surprise as a horn up above blows. Brrr, and you
Up in the
quickly-
trees.
Yeah, look up to see there was a goblin hiding up there. I guess
Oh,
you didn't
nice.
notice it
Okay.
the first time you snuck through. But you do
Alright.
now hear some yells from the camp. What do you
Okay,
want
she would
to do?
message. I'm assuming we didn't get too far, so we were probably within 120 feet of everyone. I'd say, where it go? There's scouts in the trees.
Give
I was gonna
me.
say, like, once we hear the horn, I'd start riding in
Yeah.
immediately.
So give me
I will be
an attack roll for Nairi as she fires an arrow up at the.
at the brewery.
Mhm.
She would just use her bow attack.
So cold. God damn it.
So cold.
Working, Athy? Mary?
Oh, sorry. Should I be rolling or?
Yeah, give me a bow attack for Nairi.
Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, Nairi.
She's shooting up at this little bastard.
Yeah. Here we go.
Did she see it or?
Well,
my
she
word,
sees him
oh.
now. Alright. Well, she fires a shot up as he continues to blow his horn. Do you have a ranged weapon, Alette, that you might want to use?
Yeah, I mean yeah, I can pull out my bow. It's just that I also have a shield and
Well, I don't think
like,
you were sneaking
sword
with
and
your
board.
shield out.
Oh, okay.
You were probably
Okay,
just
interesting. So I can
stealthing.
stow my sword and draw my bow with no like worries.
Yeah, we'll say.
I'm still getting my head around all of that. Okay, cool. And yeah, she will draw her long bow and follow suit, seeing Nairi's quickness to act.
All right.
Where is? Oh shoot, I have to. Forgot to add that to my sheet from my old one. This should be pretty quick though. There we go.
All right.
And I do
so,
have the
Yay.
mastery for it, so they are slowed if it hits.
So 20 would strike as the scout is pulling out his bow. You fire a shot up, striking him. Go ahead and give me a damage roll.
Okay. The
For
8
both of them.
plus 3. Okay.
All right. So it is very wounded as it takes an arrow to the shoulder. Aye! And it
Whoa.
is going to
Does it fall out the tree?
fire back at you.
So my AC would be
You all will
16
be
right
there
now.
in a moment. You're basically riding up while this is happening. So it goes 16. Oh, it rolled a 16, so that would strike you.
Oh.
It gets
I have
stuck
a
in
shield.
your shoulder, doing
Ouch.
3 piercing. Didn't go through your armor,
Okay.
luckily. Just
Oh,
well, it
shoot,
went
I
through a
forgot to-
little bit.
Would Nairi get a second shot?
So she doesn't have multi-attack anymore. She only has one
Oh.
shot per turn.
Well,
because
Alette
of-
does though.
Oh, that's right. You guys leveled up. So yes. Oh, yes. You would have a second shot. Go ahead.
I didn't
Yay!
realize that Nairi didn't have multi-attack. Okay.
Yeah, she hasn't leveled
Oh
up yet.
god.
All right. So as he
Nice.
fires down, you're firing back up. And that one gets him right in the chest. Aye, and he falls out of the tree, smashing into the ground.
Was he able to get his arrow off before that, or?
Well,
we were
I'll
kinda
say
acting at the
he
same
was,
time.
sure, I'll say he was still blowing his horn. So
Okay.
you come riding up Morgan as you see a goblin come falling out of the tree. Ah,
They're in the trees.
Nice shot! I saw the shot.
Thanks.
and I'll say
She's gonna-
so Morgan and Lynn on horseback, and probably Athy kind of running through the brush behind them. But
Yes,
you hear a bunch of shouts coming from the camp now. What do you want to do?
Yeah, they're gonna be here any second. Do we want to rush to meet them, or do we want to meet them here? She'll
I say
be
we
kind of
move
re-equipping
forward
her
and get
shield.
we try to get to the prisoners.
Okay. All right,
Alright.
moving forward.
So you continue.
We just don't want to like get surrounded.
Well, I'd
But
say
we've got the wind
I'd
wall.
start riding ahead with Lynn, but I would try to stay no more than, say, 40 to 60 feet ahead of the group.
Yeah, Nairi says we should definitely go forward. We don't want to get guerrilla warfared by their archers. These
Yep.
goblins are slippery and they hide well in this type of environment. All right.
Yeah, I ride forward, trying to stay about 40 to 60 feet, but at a quick pace.
Yeah. Elette's re-equipping her shield and drawing her sword.
Okay. So give me a moment.
And you all in for a ride? Sorry, what was that, Lou?
I just said give me a moment as I grab your tokens.
If I could ask for a favor before we actually start combat, could we take a moment to use bathrooms?
Oh, do you want to do a break? We're at halfway, so sure. Why don't we do a break?
People okay with that? Sorry to be.
Yeah,
that
I'm
way.
fine with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good.
I'll never forgive you. Just kidding.
Right
Thank you guys. I'll be back in 5 to 10.
I will go and eat my lunch, but I will still be on. Why the hell did it? Oh, God.
Voice via Discord.
No. It's just that I'm a little bit annoyed that I have been very bad at hearing my alarms recently. That I woke up 40 minutes before my after my first alarm sounded off. "40 minutes before after my first alarm." Did you hear me, or am I off again? Oh, for love of...
think-
No, you're not off. I just.
Yeah, I think everyone had stepped away.
Okay, good.
I was muted. So was your alarm going off for the whole 40 minutes?
No, my alarm went off for the first minute, and then I missed
Oh,
a round from 7:05, and 45. So I missed 6 alarms in total.
Wow.
Why? I didn't even go to bed that late. I'm mad.
Yeah, that's rough.
No matter, hug Fluff it. Hug Fluff.
I'm a very light sleeper, so I don't sleep through alarms. Or anything else.
I am the child of a light sleeper and a heavy sleeper, and and by this point I know what genes I got.
Yeah.
Warm and fluffy, happy. Happy. I got something cuddly. I have a heater on me. This is the life.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Where's my food? Ah, shit.
Gesundheit.
What?
I just said Gesundheit.
Yeah, I just almost dropped my freaking chopstick. And if chopstick sounds foreign to you, remember I'm Asian.
I always make a point to eat Asian or Asian inspired dishes with chopsticks. I'm terrible. I'm terrible with
I do
chopsticks,
too.
but I try to do it.
I
The
do
hardest
too.
is the
I can.
rice. Like if it's not sticky rice, if it's like rice that has like sauce on it that's been like or fried rice or rice that's like gotten soaked in the sauce. That's the hardest part with chopsticks for me.
Yeah, I haven't mastered that.
Just yeah. Let me tell you how to do it. You just scoop it up, or just put the two chopsticks together, and then use it as a
Double.
spoon to scoop up the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm. So guys, Affy is a little bit of an experiment. And she's definitely not like optimized or max min. So I think role play will make her a better combat character, but for now, where she is in her journey, like I hope she'll be okay. But she's definitely not.
I loved your description of her. Like I knew before you even mentioned that she was a baker, that she at least really liked bread or something, because like the pumpernickel eyes and like the biscuit.
I was afraid I was like beating you over the head with the theme, but I did notice I've dropped 3 bread puns, and I noticed you got one of them.
Oh yeah, I only got the upper crust one.
I'm
I was,
trying.
because I was at the time I was focused on, and Olette was probably also distracted by when you said floured
Yeah.
hearth. She was trying to figure out if you meant like floured as in like bread
Oh,
flour, or floured as
good
in like
catch.
a
Good catch.
garden. So
That's
she
not
was like preoccupied with that.
Oh, Carly, that's a good catch. That's not one of the ones I was talking about, but yes, it is Floured. But obviously,
Oh.
saying it out loud, there's no way. That's funny that you even caught that. Yeah. No, like I said something about like the goblin and his threats being half baked or something, and then I said something
Nice.
about like it was a stale approach for me to stand around and be intimidating, but I'd do it anyway or something like that. Like I don't know. I'm trying.
I caught 1 or 2 of those. I don't think I caught all of them. I'm back. But yeah, I definitely picked up a couple of the baking food references.
Yeah, well, I was afraid that like bread scoring would like mean nothing to people, so that's why I like put the picture in there for y'all. But then I was
Oh no,
like,
it was
okay, this
definitely
is
making
gonna
me
give it
hungry.
away.
Like I really want some freshly baked bread now. Like
I
it
could
was
use
very
some homemade
evocative.
sourdough too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully she'll be fun. We'll see.
Did you just want a new character, if you don't mind me asking, or what was
Well,
the?
actually, Lou wasn't real happy with Una's age, and I didn't really want to level her up or like age her up, and so Lou had actually asked me to try and come up with another character some time back, but I was just extremely busy in the fall and through the holidays, and normally my life settles down and I'm kind of hibernating this time of year, but honestly, my January and February ended up being busy too, so I really just hadn't had 2 minutes to like think about it and until more recently, so. It was kind of a request from Lou to like he doesn't like kids in his campaigns, so like because he thinks in character it's, which I understand to some extent, like that like there's that narrative of like the rest of you adults allowing this child to go in and endanger herself, and it feels weird.
No, I could see that. Yeah, it's one of those things where like I might be running my own campaign with a different group shortly, and one of the people who's joining is an actual teenager, like an older teenager, but still a teenager. And like I was talking to him about it, about like, this is an adult game, not like adult, but like,
Right, nothing inappropriate, but yeah.
Yeah, this is meant to be a mature game, and like you need to like adult themes will come up, but at the same token, you don't want like kids being teenagers and running around like as a manager of it.
I'm a teenager. I'm 22.
Baby.
Well, that makes me feel very old. So be quiet.
No, the rest of us are with you, Gray. I think Lou and I are
22, I'm
close to the
still a
same age. Yeah.
teenager. I'm a teenager. I'm 22. Come on. What are you doing? You're insulting me.
No, we're not
that
insulting you.
that is quite young still.
We're reminiscing about our own 22-year-old ages.
Well, it was funny. I was playing Rocket League earlier
How
today,
old
and
are
somebody
you
was
all?
briefing and giving me crap, and they're like, "You sound like a kid." I'm like, "How old are you?" And he's like, "I'm 25." I'm like, "Yeah, I hire people your age, so be quiet."
How old are you all? If like
Lou and I are around 23. Sorry, 23. Listen to me.
Yeah.
43.
Right. Sure you are, Mary.
I'm 40. I'm 23 in spirit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I stopped aging after 23, or
I
like
have a
mentally
t-shirt.
aging after 23.
One of my favorite T-shirts says "adult-ish."
Yep.
Yeah, adulting is really, I haven't quite grasped it yet.
Yeah, I will
So-
say I'm in my 40s as well, so I'm right there with you, Mary and folks.
I am
I'm 37.
51.
Hey.
Are you? I thought you
Yep.
were. I thought you were a little closer to our age, or to like my age. So, but yeah, you.
Hey.
Plenty close. It's not that.
Wait,
Yeah,
that
no, you're
hurts.
right.
Thank
it
you
is
very
close.
much. Being a little bit closer to 50 than 40 myself. It's not that
No,
far away.
Honestly, I actually have more friends that in their 50s than in my decade. Honestly, and
Hence
it's funny
D&D
because,
because I don't have to have the Twitch skills I used to have as a gamer.
well, and we used to have like it's funny because when we just know each other's voices, like often age is really hard to hear in a
Oh, yeah.
voice. And like if I didn't know already that most of you were closer to my age than Lynn, like I would have Bud, I would have pegged you a lot younger. Morgan, I would put you in your 20s, like Gray. Like just like the voices, like I don't know. I think it's just, our mind like forms a picture of someone if we don't know what they look like just from their voice, and it can, I don't know, yeah. I don't know.
Well, I think there is a natural tendency to assume, especially in online communities, a younger.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's it. I would say, Chrissy, I think you sound like you're in your 20s, not then there's nothing wrong with that, but like I mean, I think other people sound, I don't know, like voices don't age as fast, I think, as maybe we do in
I
other
know
ways.
I sound like I'm in my 20s.
I don't think you sound like you're like old. Like I mean, I don't know. I think it takes somewhere from like 25,
Throw away the
30,
shovel,
35.
Mary. Throw away the shovel.
Well, no, like seriously though, like anywhere from like, I don't know, mid-20s to mid-30s, I feel like from there until, I don't know, 50s or 60s or sometimes even later, I don't think people's voices change all that much, They don't start to necessarily sound old,
I don't care.
I can't remember who was it that we were playing when you were playing the old lady. You played the voice old lady very well. Who was? I can't remember. What
Oh, the crotchety old lady. Well, so
Yeah.
I kind of re-rolled some of Betha's qualities, including her voice, in another character, but the new one is much nicer than Betha. She's not all crotchety.
Yeah, she's very
So
pleasant.
Carly is actually currently playing with that character.
Yeah. She's a really cool old lady. Very hip.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, the new version is she would sit down with Bud and smoke whatever he's got on offer, and yeah, chill. Whereas Betha would like scold you while she's healing you.
Yeah, I remember.
All right, is everyone back?
Oh,
Lynn, are you back? It's the only voice I haven't heard recently.
Just enjoying my kettle corn while I listen to everyone.
It's still spicy.
guys, can I just confirm that except for me, is everyone in their like 30s or 40s or something?
Oh, except
something
Bud.
like that. Yes.
He's in there. Yeah.
Sounds that way. Yep.
Sure.
What's Bud
We're
then?
all, let's put it this way, we're all 30 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the youngest one. This never happens.
We're
Yep.
all your aunties and uncles, and you're our niece.
No, my mom is already almost 60, and my dad's already 60. So
Yeah, I think you mentioned that once before. That your parents were a little older when they had you.
they were like 30 something or 40 something when they had me. So like I'm a lot younger than well. My dad has like classmate reunion kind of event. Me and my sister were the youngest kids up until a point that where there's suddenly a baby among us, and
Like
then everybody
the
starts.
grandkids.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, not the grandkids, not
As
the
it
grandkids.
happens.
It's their kids. So everyone starts teasing them. Oh, you didn't wear protection.
Where did this child come from?
Yeah, like everyone
Alright.
start teasing them. Like, oh, you didn't wear protection, stupid. And then so there's one kid, and then we were the youngest. Now we aren't.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Time for battle.
yeah.
Start the battle.
Wait, for some reason, did anyone else's game crash while we were away? Because I
I
logged
mean,
out.
I walked away from it,
Nope.
so I don't know. I gotta go check.
Looks like it logged out for me, so I gotta log back in.
Yeah, I noticed,
No, not for me. Not for me. I'm in Asian timing, so I don't know if you're. I'm in the future, so probably.
True. She's
I'm in the future,
she's in
so
tomorrow.
probably no.
oops, sorry, I did not want to put that up.
It is Tuesday here.
Morgan, you are gonna have to pull your horse out
April
once we
Fools!
reveal.
Well, happy April Fools, everyone! Even though it's not April Fools for you guys.
I hate
fucked
April
up.
Fools so much. It's my it's like my least favorite day of the entire year.
So I can find it in
I hate
the
it.
monsters, but I don't believe I can drag a token out, Lou.
Oh god damn!
It
Why is
should
this-
be
oh, God,
under
Oh, did you
resources.
put it in the compendium?
It should be under resources summon. Or wait, no, it's not there. Where did we put your horse?
I don't think you put them in anywhere. Oh wait, yeah, there it is. I see it. Never mind.
Oh
there,
yeah,
Otherworldly
Otherworldly Steed. Okay, yeah, so
Yep.
it is there. So go
There's
ahead.
Otherworldly Steed.
So you come
Oh
rushing.
yeah, by the way, out of
Uh,
character, Morgan, last fight, I was like debating whether I should heal Una or your steed, and I'm like, it's fine if I just heal Una, right?
Well, you come rushing through the woods. Remember that you and Lynn are on one horse.
Yep.
And as you break through the tree line there, you see the goblins all kind of getting ready to rush into the woods for where they heard the horn. And at this point, we will roll for initiative.
And Lou, I think you might have to set up my token, like the bubbles and stuff aren't connected with my
Oh, right.
HP.
Yes.
Also, Lou, can you make me large because I am a tiger?
Why?
Oh, do we need a shapeshift for you?
I can just if you can just make the token large, I'll just use the tiger stats. I can't roll from the tiger sheet. Wait, unless did you put a tiger sheet on there?
Oh, there we are.
I probably
Why
didn't.
am I away from the horse? I'm going to put myself on the horse.
Shapeshift. No, there's not a tiger shapeshift yet, but I can just
Right, I'm on the horse
roll in
now.
the chat. So should I be using? I guess use the tiger's dex for initiative.
Yes.
All
Do you have?
Morgan, get on the
Paratha,
horse.
Do you have like a really high con, or do you have like a toughness or something?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that would make sense. It's like your HP is very high.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm tired of being one-shotted, Azuna.
Oh, also my HP is not matched to my sheet, or not my AC. My
Morgan, get on the horse.
HP.
You're beside the horse. Why are you beside the horse?
I'm trying to figure out how to make stuff
it
work.
should
Hold
be
on.
40 out of 40 right now.
Shit. Okay, so there's 3
it's
men.
matched to your old sheet. That's why. Let me match it to your new sheet.
Thank you.
Now it
Thank
should
you.
be matched to your new
Oh.
sheet.
Yeah, my
I'm on
my
the
my HP on my old sheet was I forgot to level my hit points up when I leveled up to level 4, so they were still my level 3 hit points, which is why I almost died twice in the last fight in the cave.
That would make sense.
Also, I think my hit
Yep.
points are wrong. My hit points are wrong, Lou. So I'm gonna fix them. But I do have tough. They're just a little bit high.
All right. Yeah,
I
that's
had
fine.
I had been
Yes,
playing with.
Does
I
that
changed
How long
my
does
flight
it
by a couple
walk?
times trying to decide how I wanted to do it. So that's probably why.
50 feet long. That's so long. 50 feet.
All right, try
Nice.
to stay off voice because we're gonna start combat.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Let's see.
What
All right.
is my
So I
thing?
got initiatives. Make sure everyone's rolled. I think. Yeah. Let me know if you still need to roll. Otherwise, I'll order them. So
I've got it. Wait, I gotta type over mine.
Oh,
Because I rolled for the.
It took me a bit, but I managed to get the steed in there. It's lowest and terrible, but it's in there.
no, that's the
Okay, that's
downside.
not too much.
All right. So the first act, as you come running through the forest, and I'm going to put Athos back a bit because she was on foot.
Yeah,
it's
that makes
going to
sense.
be Athos coming out of the tree line, and these trees would be difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, then I assume that I would spend my first turn dashing. Am I off the map a little bit?
No, I'll say you're on the map because
Okay.
you were. I mean, the horse was running, but you were also running, so you're just a little behind.
Okay. So my normal movement would get me here-ish, and
Yeah.
everyone looks like they're running in, right?
Oh yeah, everyone's charging forward.
And are
Goblins,
the hills difficult?
yeah, the hills, at least to get on or go off, are difficult terrain. Once you're up on them, it's not.
All right. So I'll use my action to dash, and I'll come up here, and then I'll use my bonus action. She kind of like changes her stance, like kind of spreads her feet are like placed kind of forward backwards, and like she kind of hunches over a little bit, and it's really subtle, but her skin kind of toughens, and that's gonna be my turn.
Ooh.
All right. What ability did she use?
I'm gonna link it, but I'm still getting used to this new sheet, so you can proceed, and I'll get it up here for a second. Let's see here.
Oh, do you have control?
It's
of
her
all?
racial. Yeah. Gotta find it. Where is it?
Yeah, going forward, I'm just gonna have people play NPCs if
Oh my
someone's out.
gosh, I can't find it, so I'm just gonna go over to my Roll20 sheet and link it from there.
All right, so Athos does that. Next up is going to be a goblin. So the goblin, who is already pretty much armed up, is going to say, "They're here! They're here!" Ah! And he's going to run over here and chuck a dagger at the charging horse.
The horse itself.
Yeah, so
Can I-
23 is going to hit it, I assume.
Good.
Doing 3 piercing. As a bonus action, he's going to go, ah! And he's going to take... Oh, wait, no, it's not dash, it's disengage. So he's just going to move back one, ending his turn. Another minion runs forward and says something in Goblin.
I would understand him if I
Goblin-
can hear him from this distance.
So he basically said, take down the horse or it'll trample us, as he throws another dagger. This one will be at disadvantage, though, because he's not close enough. Yeah, that is going to miss. Another minion way back here rushes forward. He is going to take the hide action behind the tree as a bonus action. Stealth, I should say. Alright, so he disappears from view. Olette, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I move forward here. And she will attack with her short sword and
150.
Alright, so you rush up,
yeah.
slashing.
She'll do one attack with moving blade.
Okay.
There we go.
so that is going to strike with the first swing.
And, yeah, she can't do a second because she's done Booming Blade.
And he just
She's
goes
already
down.
calculated in the damage. Oh. Okay. So that was 25 feet of movement. She will take one more step here, I guess.
Alright, so that's it for her.
Yes.
Alright, so deeper in the camp, a creature is going to come out of
Perfect.
one of the tents. It looks like one of those magic users. It's going to move 25, 30 over to here, pulling out its hex stick, which starts to sparkle. And it's going to fire a bolt of, like, basically fiery sparkles over to Let, who would dodge. And at that point, he is going to start chanting, casting a spell. And he is going to plop down a grease spell. So I would need a dex save, as the ground under you suddenly gets all slippery. Alright, so you managed to keep your footing, luckily.
Fucking pudding.
Sounded a little
Yeah,
bad there, Will.
exactly.
Yeah, it's slippery, but you are not slipping.
Okay.
Alright, so that is it for the Hexer.
Can I ask something though? Out of character.
Yes.
Do I need to note down everything that happens in the battle, because I think I'm not going to be.
As much as you
Concentrate.
want to do, you don't have to know
Okay.
everything. But if you want to
Yeah, you
take
can
some
do highlights. Yeah.
some highlights of like cool stuff, you know, that's fine. So that's it for
Stands out to you.
for the Hexer. You would now hear what sounds like reinforcements coming from the north. They may have heard the horn.
Those horns are the bane of our existence as players in loose games.
Yeah.
Especially at low levels.
Another 5. Sweet.
So another goblin comes out of the tent over here.
Ah,
Gonna rush forward to the hill, taking the hide action as a bonus, then suddenly popping out, throwing a dagger at advantage at you up on the hill, Athy.
My AC is wrong. I can't make it change the bubble.
Oh, I see why. I put NPC AC, not AC.
Okay. I was like, I don't know why it says that. My sheet is right.
Alright. Well, I believe a 17
Oh, that's
is
so wrong.
gonna... Well, what's your
'Cause
AC?
She's normally 17, but she's got +1 right now. It shows on her character sheet. But she's got +1 right now because of her shift. So she's 18.
What's her dex?
Her dex is 2.
Okay, so
and
plus
she's
2.
got
And she has a shield?
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright, so with the shift,
1 from shifting, yeah.
yeah, I believe that is just going to miss. Just reading
Wait,
about
I think it
shifting
might
and
actually.
her-
Wait a second. Okay, I think the character sheet is wrong too. I think it should be. Oh wait, it's 17. Okay, 13 for chain shirt, 2 for dex, and 2 for shield.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
it's
say
17
18
before
is kind
15.
of
So it's-
high.
yeah, it's 18 or 15. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so that would hit you then.
What did you roll?
17?
It's 18 with shifting. The +1 for her shifting that she did on her bonus action. And I made a modifier. I made an effect in the sheet and I turned it on and it made it 18. My armor class on my sheet shows 18. It just doesn't show it on the token.
So your dex is 2, your armor's 3, your shield is 2, right?
It's 13 for the shirt, 2 for dex, 2 for shield, and 1 for shifting.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just reading about shifting.
She's beast tied, if that matters. In your readings.
So you look different right now?
Well, that was what I described. Her skin kind of like gains some texture and kind of looks tougher, like more like a beast's skin.
All right. So anyway, then the goblin's dagger would get stuck in your skin. Luckily, it is tough, and that would miss you. Another goblin is going to come rushing out of the tent. Just about ready from the warning. He's also going to run over and use stealth, which he fails, luckily. So you do see the... oh, wait. No, this guy is not one of the minions. So he's going to back up to the cage. Again, fails his stealth, but he's going to fire a short bow shot at you. 23, I believe, will hit you. Doing 6 piercing.
Perfect.
And that is it for him. Okay, further back, another one comes out of the tent. And he is going to rush up this way through the mysterious circle that keeps appearing.
Sorry, I'm looking. I'm sorry. I was thinking like I'm going to use spike growth, but I am trying to estimate the 20 feet range.
Yeah, that's fine. So he's going to move here behind the tree, take a stealth action, and actually that would beat your perception. So he's going to throw at Athy with disadvantage, but advantage, so it's going to be a wash. Ooh,
Okay.
22 is
There we
going to
go.
strike you.
Yeah.
So another 4 piercing.
I need a fluff.
Alright. So that's going to be it for that
Sorry,
one.
ignore what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. So this one's going to run up to the tree and try to hide as well. Definitely hid as he pops out, hurling a dagger. 20 versus AC, I believe, would strike a let.
Hard. Yeah. Lots high attack rolls.
So
Okay.
5 piercing a let as a dagger catches you by surprise. More goblins.
I hope nobody.
Could you stay off the chat unless it's your turn? Thank you. More goblins coming out of the tent. So down here, this guy pops out. He's going to come over to the tree and do a stealth check. Okay, so he would make it. Firing a short bow. Oh, he's a short bow. Why did he come closer? He's going to go here. Sorry. I keep getting him mixed up with the dagger throwing guys. So he's going to fire from back here because you have no reason to get that close. 22, I believe, is going to hit you.
Yes.
There's a bunch of arrows and daggers, or Athy's like, what the? Pew, 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 pew. So that one, he gets a little goblin sneak attack because he had advantage, so he does 6 piercing and 4 extra piercing.
Okay, so
So that was actually a little bit of a nasty hit.
that finishes off the temp from my shift, and then I take 8.
All right, Nairi. Well, at least she's absorbing all the attacks.
I guess, yeah. I mean, so far her shifting came in handy. I think she's gonna stay where she is and like try and shoot. I don't know. These guys are the ones that are sneak attacking, but like, have we seen these guys attack yet? What are they doing?
They're basically in the process of rushing at the group. They just haven't gone yet.
Do they look more like frontline fighters or?
So these guys are the weak ones that did those weird psychic attacks, if you remember.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, Nairi's gonna shoot this guy with her
Okay.
short bow, or I think it's a short bow.
He's coming
Longbow,
out
shoot
of
that
his, as he's coming towards the group, you're gonna take a
She
shot.
only has 1 attack now. right?
Yes, she only has 1. She's only level 4 at the moment.
Okay. So then I'm gonna do let's do a hunter's mark before I make this attack, and hopefully this will be effective.
Okay. Nairi got a nerf.
All right.
All right.
And then we're gonna do
So she
longbow.
surrounds the
Yay.
creature with natural energies. It freaks out a little as she fires. 19 would strike, so that's going to be 8, and that is going to put him down.
That's all she can do, I guess.
We're not saving him this time.
Not when there's this many of them and they keep coming out of their little clown tents.
Alright, so this guy here goes. He's going to fire his crossbow up at the easiest target, which would be Athy. He's going to move up here first.
Am I up high? I guess I thought I was in the little nook between the hills down low, but I guess I'm just standing up here going, shoot me!
You're up at
The
the top
downside
of
of
the...
going in first.
Yeah.
I'm at the top, okay.
Luckily, that is going to miss you. However... Or wait. Is it however? Yes, so... Or wait. Let me see if that worked. So he has to do a stealth. So he fires out of stealth, misses you with the shot, but again, the that strange psychic energy affects you, so I need a wisdom save. Oh, so yeah, as the bolt comes in, even though it misses you, you start hearing all these voices in your head, causing you to freak out a bit, and you are feared until his next turn. That's going to be it for him. This goblin back here is going to move up behind the rocks and also attempt to stealth. And he's going to fire at Alette with advantage. 21, I believe, will strike you.
Yep.
So you are struck for 7 piercing, a bit of a more nasty hit.
Okay.
And I need a wisdom save.
Oh, I forgot to mark.
As again, the laughter kind of freaks you out a bit. Well, maybe it does. We'll see. All right, so no, you steel yourself, and even though it was kind of a jump scare, you're just like, ugh. But you you hold steady.
She's preoccupied.
All right, so the minion is going to come up here, do a stealth as well. Fail the stealth, so you do see him, Athy. So he hurls a dagger up at you. And they're rolling really well. 22 is going to hit you. 3 more piercing. Luckily, they're not rolling well on damage. So that's it for that one. Alright, so from the tent here, another one pops out.
Oh my god.
They were all in the tents. So he is going to rush up towards Alette. Do his stealth check, which he makes, and throws a dagger at advantage. 18, I think, does hit you. It's advantage, so another 3 piercing. I don't think they've rolled above a 1. Which is good, because they are hitting a lot. Okay. So this guy over here, another dust goblin, moves up behind the tree, and he's going to fire. So that is going to miss Alette, but I do need another wisdom save.
I only got lucky with that last one.
Alright, you are lucky again, still steeling
Ooh,
yourself
good.
against these weird cackles. This guy is dead, as you shot him. Lynn, what are you going to do?
I am going to use spike growth.
Nice.
Alright, so you chant...
Yeah, this is why there's a circle appearing every so often.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
going to use a circle and maybe, because it's 20 feet, right? I'm going to put it right here and extend like that.
Alright, and you can set it so it doesn't appear on everyone's screen if you just set set it so it's not
Oh,
public.
sorry.
So there's a what is it? A 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius
So
from
if you go
over here.
or if you go into the resources in the journal, there is a 20-foot radius marker that you can place. Yeah, it looks like you got it. So go ahead and place that.
It's
where
not
you,
me.
Or whoever
It's
brought
not
it out,
me.
go ahead and place that where, because you can. I think you can control it too. So just place that where you want the spike growth.
Can I control it? Okay. Okay, I'm going to control it right here. Yeah, that's good.
Right
I
where
want
it
to
is?
cover as much ground. Yes, over here. Just so I can, like, you know, hit most of the people, but the closer ones, we can attack it. The further ones, they will...
Go
actually,
ahead.
I'm going to move it here.
Right there.
Over here. Right here.
All right, go
Yes.
ahead and link spike growth too, just so I like cast it, spend the spell slot, and make sure you link it so I can see.
Okay, give me a second. Growth. Use a second spell slot.
Okay.
Boop. There we go.
So it's pretty much.
It
the
lasts for
same.
10 minutes.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, a bunch of spiky vines suddenly just start bursting forth from the ground.
No, no,
popping up.
nobody can see it. Nobody can
That's
see
only
it.
if you cast it when when the enemy isn't there, I believe.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
So at this point, they would see it like kind of popping out. Like if no one's there, it kind of camouflages itself after a moment. But yeah, if they see it basically come into being, they would see it. All right. So anything else, Lynn? And I believe that is a concentration spell. So make sure you mark yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Wait, I have a bonus action. Let me
Okay.
see. I'll bonus. What is the? Do I have anything that's bonus action? I'll use bonus action and make a spiritual weapon.
Morgan is
all
probably
right.
going to charge in case
Well,
you
wait.
want to
No, you
dismount.
can't do spiritual weapon because you already did a spiked growth, and that would be 2
plus
leveled
it's
spells.
concentration now.
And it
Oh,
is
okay, then
concentration, so
never
that would
mind.
destroy your spike growth. That is correct.
Oh, spiritual weapons
Okay,
concentration
so
now.
yeah,
Yes.
then
Yep.
nothing.
Okay.
Then nothing
so,
more. Then.
I'll say the people up front would feel what feels like a slight tremor. Morgan.
So as I recall, since I am mounted, I can control my steed during my turn.
Yes, I believe. I forget if it's your turn or your steed's turn that you go on. I think it's your turn.
I think it's mine, but
Yeah.
I'm happy to have the ruling either way. I don't know off the top.
All right, so yeah, we'll say we'll say you could do your turn. That's fine.
Either I can make it work either way, but yes, since I can control my steed during my turn, I will use its movement to go.
I'm still on the
There.
horseback, so I move with
Yep,
them,
you're coming
right?
with
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
Yeah, you would move with him. Yes.
To
Once more into the fray.
get to right there-ish.
All right, so you charge over there.
And I believe I can attack while mounted, correct?
Yes.
So I will go ahead and just divine smite these little expletive deleted that are throwing things at my friend.
All right, so which one are you attacking first?
We'll start with this one over here.
All right, so you charge up, swinging.
Attack roll 23 to hit.
Yes, 23 definitely would hit him.
And I'm going to use my savage attacker to roll twice.
Okay.
Take the higher of the two, and they're both four.
oof, Jeez. All right, so
We'll go ahead and channel divinity divine smite. Smite.
okay.
Oh, whoops! That was undead. Roll. That's fine. This. That right there.
All right.
Again, take 15 to the higher.
He is very dead.
It's very dead. Okay. We'll stop rolling things at that point. Make sure I mark off the usage. And then so my second attack will be at this guy.
Yeah.
attack. 24 will definitely hit. I can't use Savage Attacker, only gets 1. And I'm not going to smite him. I will leave it at 10. I'm hoping that's enough to kill him.
Okay. Yeah, give me a moment. Just looking at something.
I like the sax.
Right?
just noticed that
It's so
myself.
chill.
It's a
This
smooth
is,
jazz battle.
This is the part of the Miami Vice episode where the drug dealer makes the drop.
All right, so you said 10 damage on the
streets
second
of
one. That
Correct.
would cut him down.
Nice.
Another
I
dead.
will- Prayer of Healing Touch, or what's my Lay on Hands is touch. That. So I can't. Unfortunately, I can't get you any healing there, Athy.
Oh no, she's looking fine.
Yeah, I believe that will be at that point my turn because I don't really have a bonus action.
All right, bud. Oh, we needed to get you a tiger, huh? You said you turned into a tiger.
You could just, if you just want to make my token large,
Sure. we'll
because
do
I'm
that
sure
for
I'm
you.
gonna come out of the tiger form as soon as I get smacked.
Mhm.
Now here's the question. I still have access to
Very
my.
large fun.
Sorry,
I
what?
still have access to my bonus actions when I am in wild shape, right?
Tiger.
I know they changed wild shape a little, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
You might have to link it, and we could take a look. But
I think.
I know.
have yet to play in Druid, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I think they made little changes. Like I know they let you cast spells in wild
No, you
form at
can't-
lower level.
You
Yeah.
can't. I don't think you can cast spells. I think you can talk, but you can't cast
Yeah.
spells.
Agreed.
I think you can do it at lower level now. Like not at first,
All right.
but like you get the ability
yeah,
sooner.
good point. Good
Yeah,
point.
that makes sense.
Okay, so games just place a but you retain your creature type, hit points, intelligence, class features. There we go.
Yeah.
Languages and feats. All right. So I will rage.
Rage and
I
tiger.
wasn't. Yeah. Raging Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And let me mark that I'm raging. Did it take one away? It did not. All right. Now, I'm going to. I got 40 feet of movement. 10, 15, 20. Of course, the one I wanted to go for is dead now. 25, 30. This is difficult terrain.
Yeah. Well, I'll say if you're staying on the ground, it'll be normal.
Between the
All right.
hills. there.
Yeah, between the hills.
So, what I want to do, the tiger has a prowl feature that it can move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. At the end of this movement, the tiger can take the hide action.
Okay.
So I was going to attempt to hide from this guy. Would that be possible for the tiger to like duck behind the hill here? And
Well, you can hide where you were.
Oh, I could? Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
back there, there's like kind of a hill in the way partially, so you could hide there.
All right, so the last 20 feet of that movement would have been with the prowl, which
Okay.
means I still have 15 feet left after attempting to hide. So here we go. Oh, right, I can't roll from the sheet. Sorry. So that's an 18 to hide.
Alright, so you disappear behind the hill.
Yep. And now I'm going to use the pounce attack. So I should have advantage on the roll because I'm hiding.
Now, can you link the pounce attack?
I can't link it because I don't actually have access to the sheet, but I will paste it.
Alright. So, how are you going to get up to the goblin? Exactly.
All right, so this is the thing that people have been having different rules about. When you hide now, technically you have the invisible condition until you do one of the things that causes you to lose it, such as make an attack. Now, I realize that as written, that's a ridiculous rule, as I told one of my players who tried to exploit this rule. Like, because then you could just successfully hide and then walk around town all day in the middle of broad daylight and nobody could see you because technically you'd still be invisible.
Well, I'd probably just keep my ruling that if you're hidden, you can go up to your movement speed and attack while remaining hidden. So you
Okay,
can
good.
like
So
rush
then
out and attack someone like as a sneak attack. But do you have any more movement left? I thought you used it all.
Crap. All right. I get 20 more feet of movement from the prowl, which I will also.
Oh, okay,
cut
yeah.
and
So
paste.
that's what I would have to see then.
But,
But I
that might
think-
still leave you short.
That's what I was gonna say. I just looked at it again. I think that might leave me 5 feet short.
Sorry, I killed the ones that were easy to get to.
That was.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I can get to any on my turn either. I was thinking the same
So
thing.
is the prowl a
I
bonus
was back
action?
here. No, it's
What
sorry,
type
it
of-
is considered multi-attack, so I'm gonna paste that right here. A lot of
Oh,
pasting.
new rules. It's always so much fun.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. So as part of the attack, you prowl, then you can pounce.
Exactly. So, all right. So I
Okay.
started here.
Yeah.
Up to 15, 20, 25, 30. I had to go diagonally. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think you're just short. So you have to wait.
Well, all right. So 20 feet of that 35 that I just moved would have been the prowl. So
yeah.
that takes 15 away from my 40. So I still had 25. Right. I think it was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Alright. There is a questionable tree in the way that may have been difficult, but that's fine. We'll just say you went around it.
That's,
easily.
yeah, that's a good
Rule of
point. But
cool. Let him do his thing.
So you come rushing out, getting advantage on this attack as you pounce.
all right. And I will have to roll it.
Maybe I should just get you that tiger sheet. This seems like a lot of work. Let me see. I can just pull the
There's my
tiger.
first roll. There's my second roll. Set 12.
Oh my.
We're
Does a
gonna use
12
the
hit?
tiger sheet. Tiger.
Okay, cool.
Rawr.
I'll move myself up here.
So I just have to give you control.
But
of
it's
it.
not actually there.
So a shape-shifting tiger for Bud.
Cool.
Okay.
But I rolled a 12 with advantage.
That's fine. I'll let you roll again. Because I had.
Oh,
to.
this is the old tiger.
No, this is the new one. It says 2024 tiger. Unless the tiger form has different stats from a normal tiger. Hey, why? What's different?
Everything.
All right. Well,
All
maybe.
the actions.
Is this a druid? Like, is the shapeshift different from a normal tiger? Is that why?
Maybe, because this is the tiger from the player's handbook, the one that I was going off of.
All right. Yeah.
Did they change? Oh, it's different in the monster manual. Why would they do that?
No. Well, you can edit the sheet now, so you can mess with it. All right. We'll just say that missed, and now you have a shapeshift.
Okay.
So here, you can control that token, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and mess with the sheet, and add whatever you need. I'll pop your other token out. So it is the goblin's turn. The goblin.
And we'll just call out that lost him from initiative as well.
I still have him
thank
on
you.
there. He's just hidden.
It's just
If
hidden
you
to
want to
us.
roll the tiger and re-put it in, that's fine. But I still have your.
Oh, okay.
initiative
We
on.
just can't see it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
That's
because I hit his token, so it hides his initiative.
trying to be helpful and just cause more confusion. I apologize.
No worries. All right, so this goblin, who's getting all wrapped up, is going to try to get out of these vines. So give me 2d4 as he gets stuck a bunch. That's you, Lynn. I think, yeah, 2d4.
Yay, my spike growth worked.
It's like, ow, ow, ow.
It's a real good crowd control because they either have to come through it or go around it to get to us now.
It's not 15, it's 5.
So yeah, just give me 2d4. So you can use the dice roller to roll that if you want. There's a button on the left that looks like a D20. If you just press that and press, there's like D4s, you can just press 2 of them.
You see that, Lynn?
Are you there, Lynn? Did we lose Lynn? Hello, Lynn. Wonder what happened. Well, let me just
roll a 2d4.
yeah, for the sake of expediency, I will roll 2d4.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry,
fine.
I'm in the bathroom.
7 points of damage. As he is stabbed a bit, he's going to continue over this way, get behind the tent, and do a stealth check. Alright, let's see. So he is going to fire at Morgan atop the steed.
Go for it.
With advantage. Oh, crit. Ruh-roh.
What?
Womp womp.
Sorry. Wah wah. Yeah, exactly. You are struck with this arrow. It's like right in the middle of your armor. Luckily, the armor still took most of it, but you would take 11 points of piercing. As you get a little bit, the arrow goes through a bit, stabbing you in the chest slightly. That is it for him. The Goblin Warrior over here is going to run behind the tent, do a stealth check, which also hides him, and he's also going to take a short bow shot at Morgan. He just saw you blow up his 2 friends. 23 with advantage is going to hit you.
Good.
Doing 7 piercing and 3 extra from the sneakiness, so 10 damage. I put the horse behind you. And that's going to be
I moved it so I could get access to my token easier.
Yeah, that's fine. So the otherworldly steed, I think, just doesn't go, right? Like it goes...
Yeah, so I actually just looked it up, and I'm putting it in chat. So since the initiative is controlled by the mount changes to me, so it was appropriate. It only has the ability to do dash, disengage, or dodge, so it would skip its turn, but if you're okay with it, I'd like to have it had taken the dodge action during my turn.
Yeah, sure, it can be dodging. Alright, so new round, Athy.
Who am I afraid of right now?
You are afraid of... I think it was the guy to the south.
There's a
I
lot
think
of
it
guys
was.
to the south.
I think it was this guy.
That guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he concentrating or anything?
No, it's just
No, it
like
just
a
comes
one-turn
at-
effect. It's like a jump
Is
scare.
this one of
You're
the
like,
ones?
"Ugh."
Is this one of the ones where I have to spend my turn running away, or I just can't
No,
approach him?
you just can't approach him, and you have disadvantage if you can see him when
Against
you attack.
against attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then and then this dude over here. This one looks different, doesn't it?
That one, yeah, that's that caster guy. He's the one that put the grease on Alette.
Let's see. All right. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move towards Alette, but I
Okay.
can't get any closer to this guy than I am now.
Yeah, so you'd have to just
So-
move north if you're gonna.
Yeah,
move.
so I'll go, like, let me
Or
get out
south.
of the hills. That'll give me some cover, I guess, and then I won't have difficult terrain next turn. And then I'm gonna cast...
You would have to stay here though, because that would be moving closer to him. I think. Actually, wait.
Wait.
Let me double check.
I'm not any closer. I'm the same distance I was.
Weren't you
I was
here? Oh, were you here?
Yeah. I was
All
here.
right. So then, yes, you're fine then. Never mind.
So then, yeah, I guess I can't do too much, so I just, let me try, I can't... Stowing a shield is an action, right?
Yeah, to take off your shield is an action.
Yeah. So all right. So I can't use my crossbow. Let's see. Apologies.
Sorry, an interruption. Out of character. Lou, do I have my shield on?
Yes, you would, unless you didn't want to.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the logistics behind being on horseback and holding a shield.
Well, you probably wouldn't have your weapon out because you're holding the horse with your hand. But yeah, for now, you can say your shield is out. Go ahead, Athy.
No, you're fine. I just don't have a lot of ranged options. I didn't think this out very well. I think I'm gonna. She's just frustrated that she hasn't been able to get near to any of these goblins and that she's not being more helpful. And she just channels her frustration into her weapon. Ugh. And she, she's not, she doesn't know she's casting, but she's like, let me find it here. Yeah, she's tunneling, channeling. So we're gonna like, do that on her main hand short sword, and we're gonna add, let's do I don't know, she's feeling fiery, let's do fire. But yeah, that's all she's got.
So
Well, I guess she could use her action to, oh, no, she can't get any closer, so yeah, oh, and that was the action, so I don't think she has any bonus actions. No, actually, you know what,
Oh, did you manually add the other information?
I did, because all the spells don't have it.
All right, I appreciate that. I'm like, what? Did they fix one of the spells? Oh no, she probably just edited it. It's like, why are they
Luke's
talking?
like, oh yeah,
together?
Miriam who pays all attention to
Just
the
elemental weapon?
Okay.
Oh, you added it to the description. Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
that. I'll do
I
that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I believe that this is not a spell, so I can do this as a bonus action. I'm gonna curse the spellcaster. I'm gonna curse her.
I
Hey,
thought
screw
were
you,
first.
buddy. All right, so you do a, yeah, I think that's your ability. Go ahead, link that.
I'm trying to find it. Sorry. Gosh. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere.
It's all right. Getting used to a new character.
All right, here it is. Okay. So that's once per. All right, so that's the one use. All right, that's my bonus action and my
That
action.
is within 30 feet of you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. And can I move it? I can't move it. So never mind. I won't use that now.
You-
So she just
Well,
she put.
you I don't think there's a limit to it. So
Yeah, I can only do it once per short rest or long rest. I forget which.
well, it doesn't say that. It just says the target is cursed for 1 minute, unless like.
Well, it's got like check boxes for uses that reset on a rest. So
Huh.
I know it doesn't say it in the description, but that's what they've done with these new sheets.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's once per. Here, let me.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. I'm just reading the description.
Let me just take it back. She'll invigorate her weapon, hoping to smack something later with her action, and then she'll just not do anything for her bonus action.
All
Here's
right.
here's the Beyond 21.
Curse for a minute.
Until you finish a long or short rest. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, she did
it's,
not do the
short.
curse.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So that is it for you. The minion.
I'm just gonna put like fire or something on my token just to remind myself about the extra weapon damage.
All right. So this
Where
minion
is the one
here
who-
is gonna move up and around to get behind you, and it's gonna go and stab you with its dagger. Alette. Luckily, you are quick and manage to avoid the stab. It's then gonna disengage as a bonus action. Or wait, does it want to do that? Yeah, it'll just stand there for now. Alright, so from hiding, suddenly the one that
More.
dashed earlier is going to pop out, firing at Alette, or throwing a knife at Alette. Unfortunately for him, I think he's just out of range. Oh, but he can move forward as a
There's
part
a
of
giant
the attack.
tiger. I'm just kidding.
It's true. Are you trying to get Bud killed? Jeez. Alright, so he
Hey,
pops
it's
out,
fine.
throwing.
I'm a tiger.
Luckily, he rolls poorly, curses, and he's gonna just run down here and try to hide again. as a
Curses in what
bonus.
language?
goblin out, and he rolls terrible on his hiding, so you all see his foot sticking out. What?
All right. She is going to. What? I think. What side does it look like the cage door is on?
The cage door is over here.
Okay, cool. Just noting that. I think she's going to use her evasive footwork to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
And her AC goes up 2. I'll have to roll for that. She's gonna be like, Happy, you got this, guy. I'm going for the.
She's leaving me someone to stab.
Yeah. You look capable. So she's going to go. Let's see, that's 15 here, and she's just gonna clear this guy. Kind of clear the path for the prisoners. That was 15, 20.
That's 20.
Okay. And
Oh
then
wait,
she's gonna take her.
that was 15. 5, 10, yeah, 15.
Cool. She will take her attack action on this guy. Ooh, 14.
So that is gonna hit him. He's not very well armored.
Okay. And then she will attack again at advantage.
He goes down.
Unless he's. Oh, he's dead already. Okay, cool. So that was 15.
No, Jimbo, he yells.
20. 25. So she's just gonna get ready to try to break this open. She doesn't have thieves' tools, but I think she's got a crowbar. So can she pull out?
Yeah, if she has a
crowbar?
free hand, or either that, or she'd have to sheath her sword to pull out the crowbar.
Okay.
She has a shield, right?
Yeah, so she'll
So she can-
she'll stow
yeah.
her sword.
She can sheath it, and then next turn pull out the crowbar.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's it for
Yeah, I think that's
Alette.
what she's gonna do.
The Goblin Hexer will say in Goblin, "She's trying to free the prisoners! Kill her!" As he shakes his sparkly
I've got to roll
stick
for
at
my
you.
AC. My extra AC. Hold on 1 second. This is important.
This is important.
Yeah. I always forget what I have to roll for that, so I'm just gonna link it so I can look. Superiority die, which is a D10. Right. Yeah. Spend a D10
Okay.
and roll. Oh,
Oh, wow, wow. All right.
Oh, sorry.
My word.
that's painful.
One AC is never bad, but oh.
Yeah. So my AC's 19.
19. All right. So this
You could be at 28, instead you're at 19. Sorry.
That's a big range.
Yeah.
All right, so the goblin shaking his sparkly stick at Alette, and he's gonna fire a bottle rocket. Oh, the 1 AC paid off. 18 will miss you.
Nice.
For his next trick, he's going to hit you with a spell. I need a wisdom. Or wait, sorry. Oh, he's dumb. A Constitution save. Alright, so you see, you feel weird as your vision starts to blur, going blind. Luckily, your body resists and you are unaffected by the spell.
Okay. Great.
The minion
I just have to make it through a round of like 20 enemies.
dead.
Right, they're like, forget the tiger. She's coming at us.
So the goblin is going to come up here, so he takes 2d4 going through the spiky field. So go ahead, Lynn, give me 2d4 if you please.
Okay. Give me a second.
Ow, 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 ow,
There
ow,
we
ow.
go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So he is gains 2 levels of wound just trying to get through the stupid field. Then he's gonna stab at you with a
You
scimitar.
guys, my spells are useful.
Luckily, you block with your shield, ending his turn. Okay, this minion is going to step out, so 2d4 as he comes over here.
Ah,
Yeah.
wait, do I have to roll again?
Yes, because it's a different round. Or different turn, I should say.
Okay.
Each
Different
creature that's
guy.
running through your spikes.
Yep. Fuck them.
Alright, make sure you're not losing spell slots each time you click that. But he takes 4.
Oh no, I'm not losing spell slots.
Alright. So he takes 4, gaining 2 levels of wound as well. And he is going to hurl a dagger at Lynn, which is going to get stuck in your shield. This minion is
Yay,
dead.
so I don't lose my concentration.
I don't think you've been hit yet.
Nope.
Yeah. Alright, so this one down here is going to pop out, or he's going to hide, and pop out, firing at...
Me again?
no, he's been firing at Morgan, or they fired at Morgan.
Okay.
I think, let's see. I think he is going to fire at Morgan as well, trying to concentrate damage. Pew. Oh, but he rolls poorly, even with advantage, and misses. Nairi.
So am I stepping out of difficult terrain if she moves forward? Or am I still in difficult terrain?
That would be 1 square of difficult terrain as you go
Okay, so
through the
that's
forest
10.
there. Yeah.
And that would be 20 because it's another diagonal.
Yeah.
25, and then I'm assuming that stepping into these hills in any way is another difficult terrain.
Yeah.
All right, so she'll move down because she can't get into the. She's only got 5 feet of movement left. Can she see around these hills and see any targets?
Yeah. So the hills aren't that high. She can
Okay.
see over them.
Can she shoot this dude? She's. I mean, it's range
Yes,
for her bow.
she would have
so-
cover from the tent, but she can still target him.
But this guy wouldn't. Well, you know what? Yeah.
So
let me-
right
let me-
now, I don't
oh,
think there's anyone that wouldn't have cover, just because
Oh, everyone has
maybe
cover.
well, maybe this guy no, because he'd also have cover from Athy. So
Well,
I don't
there's
think she has
also
a
a big old
clear
hill
shot.
between us. So, well, not. You
Yeah,
said it was
and
a low
the-
hill, but still,
And
yeah.
and the hill, yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
like
I just
everyone has
assumed that
cover.
there wasn't any other direction for her to go that would give her better advantage on anyone.
Yeah,
so I
that's
figured,
okay.
well, maybe this guy.
That guy is behind a tree and a tent.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna try for this one. I feel like he's the valuable target. Let's see what happens. And she's
Alright.
gonna move her. She's gonna move her mark to him.
All right. So as her bonus action, she moves
Did
the
I close her
energies.
sheet? Where'd it go? Oof. Okay. Let me find her sheet again. Sorry. I think I closed it. I don't know why. Sorry. There it is. Okay. All right. So 1 longbow attack. Here it comes. Wait, where is?
I think
the
if you
hell-
click on her token, it should have the macros.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. So
Oh, nice.
as a reaction, he sees the arrow coming, is going to use a jinx.
Okay.
So I need
What
a
is that?
wisdom save from
Oh, we can play
Nairi.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so the jinx fails and the arrow will hit him. Ah!
Okay, so attack and hunter's mark. There you
All
go.
right, 13 damage. He staggers back. Only 1 level of wound though. These casters
Okay.
are tougher than the other
Yep.
goblins.
Yeah, that was worth it though. And she's that's her movement. That's everything.
All right, the dust goblin goes. He is unhappy with you shooting at the caster, so he's going to fire at you.
Nairi.
Nairi, what's her perception?
Her perception. Let me find it.
Because he did a
Wait,
hide
it's not
first.
bad.
5. Her wisdom is 13.
Plus
Just-
5? Alright, so she would see the shot coming. He wouldn't have advantage. Oh, but
Okay.
22 is going to hit her.
That hits.
So she takes 8 piercing, though luckily for her, he was not hidden, so she doesn't have the jump scare. She
But
just
she does
takes
have
8.
to do a con. I think she keeps her hunter's mark.
Yes.
Okay, what was the damage on that?
8 piercing.
Okay.
So this one is going to fire at Morgan, also trying to hide. Oh my god, no. He did not hide very well, even with your 9 passive.
I was gonna say my perception's terrible.
Yeah. But he did strike you. Again, luckily, since he wasn't
Ow.
hidden, you are not scared. I assume 20 versus AC would strike you.
Yeah, 20 does hit. I'm 19.
Alright, so 7 more piercing. So another goblin arrow sticking at you, and that's going to be it for him. This minion is dead. This minion here is going to freak out. Ah, tiger! And he's going to run, giving you an oppie. He's a tiger!
It's a tiger.
If you want to take it, bud.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Alright, so
It's
you...
whispering my rolls. Hang on, sorry.
18 would strike as you pounce on him when he tries to run. Alright, so yeah, you just tear him up.
Put him down.
You rake him with your claws, pouncing on top of him.
I don't know if anybody gets the reference. Put him down.
Yeah, he was definitely put down. There was no extra damage because that's for hiding.
Right,
Yeah, that
yeah.
would still take him down. Alright, the Dust Goblin goes. He did not like how you took down his buddy, but he is, I think he's going to fire at Lynn.
Oh,
So
shit.
he attempts to hide. Man, they cannot roll a stealth to save their life today. So Lynn, you would see the shot coming, luckily. 16 is going to strike you.
Damn it.
Doing 4 piercing, but luckily there's no fear.
I need to do a concentration check.
Yes. So you take 4 damage and have to roll a con save.
A con save. Give me a sec. Boop. Oh, fuck.
Alright, so that is unfortunate. Your spike growth will suddenly just wither into nothingness as you lose focus on the spell. Lynn, your turn.
Spirit weapon, I guess.
Alright, so you summon a spiritual weapon, concentrating on it. Where are you putting it? There should be one in the resource tab if you want to just drag it out where you're going to put it.
Give me a second. Spiritual weapon. Oh shit. How do I drag it out? Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Ah!
You should
Out
just
of
be
one
able to...
drag. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. So go ahead and place it where you want to
And-
summon it.
I am going to. Who shot at me?
That was this guy. I think you can put spiritual weapon pretty far from yourself if you want to put it over there. Not sure what the range is.
You know what? I'm putting it over here.
Does it say what the range of
And
it
I'm-
is?
120 feet, which is very
Oh, yeah.
far.
Alright, so it poofs into existence over there, and who are you swinging it at?
The hex.
The wizard? The hexer?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and give me an attack roll with the spiritual weapon.
And I'm out of second level attacks. Haha.
You mean spells?
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, no, 8 is not going to be enough as the hexer dives out of the way of the attack. Anything else, Lynn? You still have your action.
Yeah, my action I'm going to be using. Since I still have an action, I'm using Sacred Flame.
Alright, same guy?
Yep.
Alright, so
Oh wait, is it 60 feet away from me?
yeah, he's within 60. So you hurl Radiant
Okay.
Fire Oh, and he will make it with a +3, so he dodges out of the way.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried.
All right. So that is it for you, I assume.
Yeah, because I'm not getting off the horse.
All right. So the ground shakes
There it is.
Uh-oh.
as suddenly something pops out.
Well, it's a baby boule.
It is indeed a very small boule. As well, small in comparison to a
Small but
normal
mighty.
boule, but it's like the size of a lead almost.
Those of us who don't know what a boule is.
If only they were beasts, so that Bud could make friends with them and be ours.
Here, I'll give you.
Those of us who
I
don't
just-
know what a boule is, could you help?
Oh, touche.
This is
Actually,
what
yeah,
it
he
looks
might not
like. Basically
Little
like a
shark.
small, like
Little
angry,
armored babies.
angry turtle, without the
So
shark.
very friendly, clearly. Very,
Small
very
animal.
friendly.
It says pup though.
It's so cute as it goes to bite your arm off.
They're just little armored baby puppies.
So it bites at you with flank. Luckily,
I have 19 AC right now.
Yeah. So once again, the +1 will save you, as the
Thank
flank
goodness, so that-
18 is gonna miss. Morgan.
So, controlling my steed. 5, 10, 15 to there. And we're going to go ahead and swing at war number 1 down there.
All right. So you come riding up, swinging. Huh.
Swinging at Doofus. Ah! Critical.
Ah.
And we're definitely going to use Savage Attacker, so I get to roll crit damage twice and take the higher.
Yeah.
And what you know what?
Whoa.
Just for fun, let's go ahead and Divine Smite his little expletive deleted.
All right.
Who are you smiting?
So, Yep.
So 39 damage. Yeah, he's very dead. You just decapitate him as his head flies off. It just becomes burned by radiant energy. Just,
as he explodes,
it?
you hear Morgan say, "Praise Liana, the god I can't remember that I chose." And I will
Seems awfully similar to Lynn. We might just say who you're praising.
and I will use my inspiring smite bonus action to get some temp HP.
okay. So the tiger goes, Bud.
Nope, I have a
Oh, yeah.
got a multi attack.
Okay.
So continue to move down here. So let me get my temp HP first. Sorry, or I guess I could wait till the end to do the temp HP if that's.
I'm still on the horse.
All right, go ahead and
She's just
attack
hanging out for dear
that,
life.
that other guy.
Attacking
No,
the other
I'm
guy
just
with the
holding on to
battle
the
axe.
horse like
Oh,
I'm
13.
just holding on to the horse like hi.
Oh no!
13. No, 13 is gonna miss. So he.
So I missed. Yep.
He jumps back after you decapitate his friend. All right. Now, Tiger, go ahead. You can give yourself the temp.
Okay. I'm going to. I won't bother with the prowl yet. So that was 5:15, I believe, to get there, and I will attack the boule pup.
All right. All right. So now you pounce on it, but it's like
Why?
a little spiky rock. You just scratch at it and just like scratch its outer shell.
Ah shit, wrong.
Anything else?
I promise I can do things. I swear.
Well, you killed the
That's
one
how
who tried to
Ashley
run
feels.
away.
Ashley feels like
Right.
she was a pin cushion the first round, but beyond that, she's done nothing.
That's the goblin
Okay,
boss.
well-
Or wait, anything else?
I may as well use the prowl. No, never mind. I can't get in a spot where I can hide. So never mind. I'm done.
Alright, so the goblin boss goes. He is going to. rush up this way.
No, Morgan said dodge action for the horse.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And he is actually going to fire at the horse, realizing how mobile it's making you. So he's going to take 2 short bow shots after a hide. So first one an advantage. 22, it's going to be a wash, so no advantage or disadvantage. But
Yeah, I was going to say no advantage. Dodge, right? Yeah, 22 would still hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
great.
3 piercing on the first attack. Not the best. Second shot, disadvantage. 19, so that will hit still.
Only hit.
Doing another 6 piercing, so 9 total.
Okay.
And that's going to be it for him.
Only wounded the horse. Rank 2.
The goblin...
Rank 2 might be rank 3.
Yeah, the goblin warrior is going to run up as you're trying to kill his friend, and he's going to try to stab the horse with his scimitar. Yeah. 13 with disadvantage?
12 is its AC, so yeah,
No,
it's
yeah.
hits.
So he cuts the horse for another 6, and he is going to disengage as a bonus action, moving back this way. Alright, the otherworldly steed, I assume, is just not
It's just
acting
all I
on
can
its
do is dodge since I'm controlling it.
Yeah. Well, I think on your turn when it moves, it can take the dash or disengage, right?
Yeah, but I had it take the dodge action.
Yeah, he has dodging. Alright. So new round, Athy.
All right. I'm
Shaking
going to
away
take
the
a
fear.
step forward and try and stab this guy, and watch me fail.
Alright, so you run down the hill. Ah!
It's been so long in the making that I feel like her first swing is probably gonna.
He goes,
okay.
ah! As he is
Hype.
taken by
Ah!
surprise.
Yay!
There we go.
Oh,
Alright.
You
shit.
come running
So
over the
this
hill.
is-
Ah! Yeah.
So this gets her her packed weapon
Wait,
attack
what does
and
what
her
does on hit crit on 19 mean?
and her 1 fire from her elemental weapon.
Alright,
What the
so.
hell?
And
So
then
that's
she
going to
does-
be 9 points of damage, which will actually kill him.
Oh really? Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Do I have another attack, but I don't think I can get to anything.
Oh, fuck.
I can't stand on that hole, I assume, right?
No, the hole is, I mean, you just fall into it.
Oh, this is the boule, though, isn't it? Okay, I mean, all right, let me just run in and see if I can hit a boule. Why not?
Ah! Alright, you run up at the
Alright,
little
let's-
spiky turtle thing. Or
It
big
actually has a
spiky
second
turtle
attack. It's a thirsting weapon,
Big
so
spiky fuck.
a wing.
thing.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that twice. Oh, she hit again. Okay, cool. None of my macros on this new sheet, Lou, are working. Like clicking the damage in the chat, I can't roll damage. I always have to roll it. Oh, it just rolled. Okay, I did that a bunch of times when I was testing this sheet and it didn't work, but now it's working. Okay, anyway.
Alright.
So I guess the
Good.
6 would be
so-
her roll.
Yeah, the 23
fire.
would strike, stabbing him for 6, and then 1 fire is 7, getting its
So far, this
attention.
elemental weapon has really paid off, right?
As it
Two fire damage.
kind of yelps and turns towards you.
Okay. All right. I guess I still have a bonus action. Let me just check something real quick here. I guess I could have done this at the beginning of the turn if I was going to hex him, but. So how does he look? He looks like he's okay. He's got 1 degree of wound because of Alette hitting him. I should have hexed him at the beginning of my turn if I was going to do it. And I can't shove him. Oh wait, he's my size, isn't he?
Yeah, he's medium.
Yeah, but I'm not high strength. All right, so that's. I think yeah, that's my turn.
All right, the goblin minion goes. It's going to try to hide, or he is rolling poorly, and pop out and throwing, or going to throw a dagger at you. Your AC is 18.
Yes.
Okay. Nope, it's going to fly past. Alette.
Okay. So she's going to attack this one to the south of her. Oh, she'll drop the
The crowbar.
crowbar and draw
Well,
her.
you never
her-
actually had a chance to pull out the crowbar, so you would just.
Oh, okay, cool. So
I
she wouldn't
assume
draw.
draw your sword as part of the attack.
Yeah, I mean she would have had it. So yeah, she will do that.
Okay.
And, combat.
Ah, fuck.
13.
So 13 is going to miss the warrior, AC 15,
Ugh,
as he dodges out of the way.
Okay, she'll attack again with her second attack.
Oh, that time you hit.
Okay.
So he attempts to dodge again, this time right into your sword as you impale him.
Okay.
goes
She's
down.
going to great. She's going to action surge.
Okay.
Can I action surge to break this cage open, or does it have to be an attack?
So, I mean,
Just-
you can drop your sword, pull out your crowbar, then you'd have to make a strength check to pry the cage open. With the crowbar, it would be at advantage. But the DC would still be 20.
Yeah.
'Cause
I can't
it's-
stow my sword as part of the attack since I.
You can. Well, I mean, you still have. Yeah, so you can draw and stow as part of the attack, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could.
So she doesn't have to like drop it on the ground necessarily.
She'll
No.
warm. She'll come.
Okay, cool. All right, she's gonna try it. She's not super strong, but you know she's athletic. Can I do athletics check?
Well, it would be strength, not athletics,
Damn.
unfortunately.
Okay,
Yeah.
worth a shot. But it's advantage, so she's gonna try with the crowbar.
Alright, so you slam the crowbar in there. Oh, you're pulling and pulling, but it is not breaking.
Wait, the
open.
19?
No, you
No?
need a 20.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
the DC is
Okay.
20 because you're just trying to pry it open. It's basically
Okay.
an iron thing.
Okay. All right. She's like, just keep the path clear. I'm gonna keep trying.
All right.
And, yeah.
So that's it for you.
Yeah, that was her action surge. Yeah.
All right. So
Mark
it
that.
is the Hexer's turn, but unfortunately we are at time, and I know Gray has to get going. So why don't we do MVP, and we'll pick up this fight next time.
Oh,
Yeah, thank-
you know what? I'm gonna have her bonus action second wind actually. Before
Okay,
we
that's
wrap up,
fine.
so.
Sorry, folks. I do have early mornings often, so
You're good.
appreciate
Good
playing,
night.
but
Yeah.
That's fine. That's the. I
It's
mean,
fine.
D10
I think,
plus
I
5.
think Chrissy has classes here in a little bit too, right?
Yep.
yeah. So everyone's got stuff. All right, I got 2
Yeah.
votes.
Oh, shoot.
everybody take notes of what your characters are doing and what they're concentrating on.
Yeah, Ellette definitely has a few things lined up. Okay, what characters do we
3
have to choose from?
votes.
And as we wrap up here, Lou Raven, I have a quick rules question for you. to think
Yeah.
About tonight. So with
And then-
with Faithful Steed, I can cast it with my Paladin subclass. I can't remember what it is. I can cast it once every day without expending a spell slot. But
Yeah.
a lot of the stats are based off of the spell slot used.
Yeah.
What should I use?
I assume it would just be the normal, like,
A
first level
2.
spell
'Cause it's
slot.
normally a level 2 spell.
Yeah, so it would be level 2 unless you used a higher level spell for it.
That's okay. So, yeah, I'll need to update in the future because I've been playing its armor's class as 12. It would technically be 14 because it gets a +1 per spell level.
Yeah, so the free one would be at level 2, and then if you upcast it, then it would be whatever, you upcast it to.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. I just wanted to check with you on that. Thank you.
Alright, so Athy with 3 votes, you are MVP.
Oh, thank you
Hey,
guys.
new character bump.
I think it's an inspiration point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
Well, thanks everyone. This was a lot of fun. Have a nice night.
Good night.
yeah, you too.
Good night.
Night.
Good night. Gonna head out too.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
If anyone wants to stay in here, I could chat. Haha.
Good night.
Yeah,
Night.
gotta go. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye. Ah, fuck.
Did you have questions,
Hmm.
Lynn or Chrissy? Did you? What do you want?
I'm just chilling around here.
Time to kill before your schedule starts.
Before I need to go.
You,
I'm just trying to finish lunch.
yeah. Do you live near your school or?